why 57 bodies were inside a funeral home on the southeast side. Chicago police and firefighters forced their way into that chapel after being locked out of the South Chicago Funeral Chapel. The bodies were in closets and a garage. They were in varying states of decomposition. Neighbors say they've noticed an odor for as long as a year. The state had fined the home thousands of dollars for violations over the years. And a family who says they were the final funeral before the chapel was shut down is speaking out. WGN's Jeremy Ross has more on a daughter's grief and anger.
There's some crazy work. 57 bodies.
Our coverage, Jeremy.
Grief, sadness, and anger, those are the emotions that one woman is going
through.
What's
the deal, man?
It feels like she's losing
it's hot
a
as hell out here
for
today.
A second time.
It's terrible, despicable how they handled this.
In this Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood, a daughter mourns the loss of her mother.
I'm numb because I'm more of the head of the family right now. I'm the oldest and only daughter, but I'm really numb.
The funeral.
For everybody that don't know, we just running this real quick about the funeral chapel that got found with 56, 57 bodies in it. And they said the chapel been stinking for like a year. And while the people was running the funeral service, the police, the feds ran up in there and they ran through all the basement and they found 56, 57 bodies decomposing in the worst state. They said they was in closets, they was in rooms. And the way people going out like this, they saying all those people in Chicago, since they said people out there smacking each other like every day, they said they get to like 8 to 12 bodies a day at times. And people don't never claim them. So once they don't claim them, they just stayed at this mortuary. So this lady, she like, what she gonna do? You can't throw them in the trash. And these are real human people. So she was just stacking them up. And she had 56, 57 bodies inside the mortuary. And when she got arrested, they were throwing the funeral service. So it's like, you know, they supposed to be finding a way to bury these bodies or put them in the ashes, ferns, or whatever. But if people don't claim them, they just throwing them on the shelf. So we gonna watch this, and then we finna get to the munchie, and we finna get to the whack, and we finna get to the flacco, and all the BS. And we gonna try to stay away from Avalon Blue. He just so disrespectful to the black culture. Like, a Mexican would never apologize on the internet to a black. Are you crazy?
Was this week at South Chicago Chapel, but Friday, new emotional wounds make the grief even greater.
You really smelled death with Lysol.
Latasha Johnson got a whiff of the red flags almost immediately. It was after the passing of her mother, Gloria Ann Ross Anderson. Her mom passed July 26th of respiratory distress, but when she arrived for the funeral Thursday, while the smell of the South Chicago Chapel was alarming, so was her mother's appearance in advance of her final goodbye.
Trying to dress her, trying to get things appropriate on her so she can look appropriate, trying to fix her hair attire. It was very traumatizing. It's like I remember that touch more than I remember her warm touch. So that's going to be with me for a very long time, my last touch on her. I'm not a funeral director. I shouldn't have to rearrange items on my mother, but I had to because I wanted her to look presentable. Because what they did, it looked like they threw it on.
She describes emotional alarm bells ringing while walking through the building.
I saw a body.
What?
Walking down the hall where I went to the bathroom.
What?
And I saw a body through a curtain. I said, wow, he just got a body laid there, so if somebody pulled the curtain back, I'm looking at a body.
Johnson says the other warning signs were
that's
literally
crazy
printed
work
on her mom's memorial flyer.
That's crazy work.
I gave them photos to put in my mom's obituary, but these are not the faces of my family.
What?
These are AI.
She says her mother's funeral was the final one at the chapel before the building was lined with police tape and squads were parked nearby. She is one of dozens of families being asked to identify the bodies
your mama
for business
photos
due to
in her
allegations of
obituary?
neglect and deplorable conditions. She's dreading that and looking forward to answers from the chapel ownership and justice for her family and others.
I would like to see them do some jail time.
Now, Johnson believes that she'll be called by investigators to help identify her mother's body, but it's unclear exactly when that's going to happen. Out in South Chicago, Jeremy Ross.
On the south side in the rack, bro. Straight bodies out there. But yeah, we finna get to it, man. We got munchy, crunchy, creamy. Don't forget to watch betweensy. Let's see, let's see. Let's go with the early this morning with, did y'all know Shaq was alerting Big U about Whack 100 and what they was doing? Yeah, check this out. I heard this early this morning. I couldn't believe it, but I could.
Power. We make sure
because Whack got to get his information from somewhere. He can't be the police by himself. He don't know how to get stuff. But Reggie White, Alex Alonzo is the only one that cut ties on him. But Shaq has now been brought into the equation of assisting Big U. And he was so alertive to where y'all know Shaq is the police, right? He's not playing. Shaq is an officer. Let's get to it, though. Let's get to it. Yeah, this is where I left off. I had heard enough. I was like, yeah, this nigga Whack. Once I heard this, I was like, yeah, I heard enough. Whack is canned. Whack is out of pocket. Here we go, y'all.
That nigga don't go to that party. He invited me.
Oh, that's how he died? He died at a party?
Yeah, the house party. I felt this shit was weird. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's another story. But, yeah, that's, you know, that's some hood shit.
Yeah.
That was my nigga, man. And me and that nigga, we clash here, but, you know, we made up, man, like when the nigga was locked down, you know?
So Pooh wasn't finna whack before he died, though. He wasn't finna.
He wasn't feel.
So what they talking about right now, this is G-Mac, the same age and generation as Whack 100. He's from Pacoima, Peru. He's talking about Pooh Rider. I was with Pooh Rider on a level 3. And I remember when everybody was acting like this nigga was the Don. They was like, oh yeah, blood, my nigga Pooh Rider over here. I was like, all right. Yeah, my nigga Pooh Rider, woo, he be with Death Row. All right. And all I seen was a light-skinned nigga with a gang of tattoos at Chapel. And not Marilyn Manson. Whatever the Manson dude is, not Marilyn Manson, but Charles Manson, one of his followers was one of the Bible people. Like Blood used to tell you, if you come to service, I think like 4 to 5 times, he said he'll give you a Bible. I said, yep, won't be getting one of those. But then I end up getting one. I was just going in there selling phones and stuff like that. But that's where I met Pooh Rider. So right now, the G-Mac from 2Ps is the same generation as Whack 100. And they talking about Pooh Rider when he got out of jail, how Whack 100 was introduced by Pooh Rider because of his rep being a Piru to Suge Knight and everybody else. So they said without him, he wouldn't have been nothing. Like Suge would have never even messed with Whack. So they discussing him, and you gonna see the build up, and he gonna tell you about Whack 100, Whack 100 and messing with the police, and then Big U had Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player, a real police officer, tip him off about what Whack 100 was doing. These niggas throwing out names. This is real.
And the nigga, how he was doing with his money. You know, the nigga was living with a broad, couldn't pay his rent and shit like that. And he was like, man.
Whack.
You know?
He talking about Whack.
I gave the nigga like,
wait,
out of my pocket one time.
Pooh Rider, fresh out of jail.
You know? He said, man, I love you. I appreciate that, man. And they're gonna help a nigga out. To see what this nigga Whack gonna do for me, man. And, you know? It was like, I said, man.
Why was he so loyal to Whack? Like, they was a boo coons. They really.
I mean, far as what?
Like gang banging or no? Like.
She was banging. I mean, man, Pooh had love for everybody. It wasn't just Whack, my nigga. That was my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pooh was just that nigga, man. Like a terrorist within his own mind. You know. I'll tell you like this, when the nigga get drunk, you don't want to be around that nigga. That nigga, he snap. But he was just that nigga, but he had love
he
for
said he don't get him drunk, he just get to snapping.
You know,
he gonna tell you about how he was finna punch on Whack 100, watch.
Oh, yeah. Everybody know.
And then Whack put a story about him being gay. Lies.
You know, that little clique, OBG, their little clique. They politicked it over there, but might be putting a whole lot of extra shit on who is what and this and that.
He grew up with whack. Can't lie when the nigga from your hood and grew up with you. Can't lie.
Probably other two of them little niggas in there. I raised them niggas, man. Just around the park, right, to live at. But man, that nigga put the extra on it, man. So
Good at that, huh?
Don't let that nigga trick you out your spot, man. All that little ticky-tack shit he doing, that's just to show, sending you the message like he got you checkmate or, all that shit, all that 48 laws and all that shit.
See?
Who really go by that shit?
See?
All of them little mob movies and, nigga, I followed you, nigga, and this and that and that. So what if you did, nigga? Make the move, nigga.
That's what I said. That's what I always said with whack. I seen your car. I know you ride Uber at 2 o'clock. I know what days you come to No Jumper. So what you telling me for? Do something.
You the real motherfucker playing these little ticky-tack ass female motherfucking games, nigga. Get straight to it.
Nigga, pop out and play.
Man, like a motherfucker, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, why that nigga be acting like he did 1,000 years in prison?
Because it fits the image of other niggas. You hear other niggas talk like that. You know what I'm saying? And
I heard that. Oh, go ahead.
And yeah, it fits the image of.
It was.
Of
It was if you was in there, then that means B-Rat, baby B-Rat from NHP was over there. Remember I said I was running the prison yard? And since I didn't I wouldn't commit to the police that I said that it was squashed between us and the Inglewood, not the Inglewood Threats, the Serranos. I was the blood rep. So since they jumped the black, I never said ceasefire. So the police kept saying, yeah, the Mexicans keep saying it's cool, and I was like, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. So they thought I was playing games. So they took me out of the yard and put me over there in the reception area, and that's where see, now you're telling the truth, because that's where Nightmare was. That's where B-Rat was. That's where Big Taco was. And then that nigga Chili from Fruitown Brims. I know he wasn't from Fruitown Piru. It was an old nigga named Chili. And for some reason, nigga, the police used to let that nigga walk around and do whatever he wanted to do. But then I found out Blood was BL or UB. I think he BL. Yeah, Blood was BL, and I cut him loose. And then I found out he was coming over there to check on my yard, to check on G Active, and because that was his little homies from BL, G Active, and from Brim, Fruitown Brim, and No Good. Yep. Yeah, B4. Yeah. I know you, y'all. When you come into, okay, it was 1, 2, 3, and it was 4. That's the one I was in, that first building. I was on the top tier. As soon as you come in, nigga, that building, nigga, you come in, and I walk up, and I was on the second tier, and B-Rat was a porter. B-Rat from NHP was a porter. And then when I got over there, I asked B-Rat, I said, hey, B-Rat, I said, hey, what's up with this nigga Taco, Blood? I said, I just left the yard with Q-Ball from Crenshaw Mafias. I said, Blood, Blood like BL, you know what I mean? Blood like you be in BL too. What? Man, you burnt out.
Of his character over the phone.
See, that's when the trolls get to trolling, I'm out.
Remember what I told you niggas, a while back when me and him got into it, I said, that nigga be practicing that shit in the mirror.
But you know what you talking about. He was there. That's why I seen Taco and B-Rat. I had left the yard with Q-Ball. You telling the truth? On God, you telling the truth. He was on B4. I just never said that. You did. You telling the truth. That's the exact yard I seen him. He was in reception.
His image of what do you want to portray. Like you take the homie Lil Evil.
They got me off of A yard.
Lil Evil.
That's the only main line in Wasco. You know that, right?
22 years.
See what I'm saying?
Straight,
Yep. I didn't tell the police that the beef was squashed, so they kicked me off the yard. Like that
None of
mattered.
that bullshit.
Even if you kick me off the yard, it's still gonna go back up. The police was just stupid. They knew I could, but they just knew I was a young nigga. They just stripped me of it. But I was tired of it. Bloods was telling on each other. Oh, Blood ain't doing his burpees. Blood ain't doing this. Blood ain't go to child. I was like, Blood, y'all snitches. Like being a rep on the yard, nigga, that was watching the homies. I hate that shit. Back to whack.
The type of time that nigga did, I don't think that nigga would have hit no 9 yards.
Nah, that nigga, yeah, he knew he was getting out.
There's no way.
He knew he was getting out. You know that. You know when you cool with the COs and hey, you think I'm gonna get out soon? Yeah, you gonna get out, nigga. You ain't gonna be doing a lot of time, nigga. So
yeah, that's what the bullshit lawyer will tell you too. Oh yeah, you be out soon. Yeah, take this deal, man. They gonna change the law soon. They tried to tell me that before. I was like, bitch, shut up. We ain't taking no deal. We going to trial, bitch.
Man,
Dead homies, I don't be playing with them. I don't play with no police and no police ass niggas.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
God.
I heard that nigga talk shit about that nigga Pool Rider before too.
Yeah, he was saying he was GAY.
Any reputable nigga, he want to be known as that. So he'll beef with them type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? He'll throw salt on the real reputable.
Yeah, this is how I got to the internet. First off, when Whack 100 called me, he already had talked to 600 because 600 called me by himself. 600, I was so on him about not being from 6-0. That's how the conversation turned over. Then he started talking about Bosco. Then he started talking about Munchie. He was like, how you know that peanut butter shit real? I said, I went to court. When I went to court, the peanut butter stuff wasn't even existed. When I came back from Bompton Court, and me and the homie from Piru, I forgot where he's from. It was so long ago, Blood. I was young. So we come back, and all the niggas telling us like, hey, Blood, you know the bounty jail going up. I'm like, what? It's like on the dead homies, like the neighborhoods and the Inglewood homies is like getting into it over that peanut butter stuff with Munchie. I'm like, yeah. I was like, the peanut butter stuff? What you talking about? They like, man, that nigga 4-Leaf did whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop. I'm like, yeah, that nigga got him. So me in my head, I was already supposed to troop over there, but I was in Supermax. I wasn't in the Old County Jail. He was in the Old County Jail. Nigga, it ain't like I could skip the line and then start walking up. Nigga, I gotta go by police officers with the metal detectors and then bank the quarter to try. Nigga, you ain't going over. The first thing you gonna do, what is you doing? Where did you come from? Why are you coming by yourself? They gonna slam you up, nigga. You ain't going. You ain't finna leave the court place and just walk your happy ass back up. That's what you ain't doing. Once you go to the metal detectors and all them 8 deputies, when you go back to the county, nigga, you ain't walking by them. I ain't never seen nobody that gangster in my life without getting hemmed up. I seen the gang of niggas try. I seen the gang of niggas get hemmed up. And so when I got back to the Wayside. All I know is I had to get down with 2 niggas, but I know I can't remember the other one, but one of them name was Boxers from Rolling 60s. Boxer. I did like 2 years of boxing at Rogers Park, so I don't be scary like that, but he didn't box me out, but like we was squabbling, but it wasn't like, you know, he was whooping me, I was whooping him. I already know I had 2 fades. He was the first one, so I was just trying to get it out the way. And plus I was in there for doing it to the Inglewood family. So what I look like fighting for the Inglewood families? My heart was not in that. That's why I said I'll never forget that. I was in there for chasing Inglewood families. Now I gotta fight for peanut butter blood. I would never forget, Blood. I was in there for doing it to your homies. I felt like I was tattooing on the homies' graves. Just go ahead and golden shower they shit. That's why I felt like, Blood, I'm in here for doing it to these niggas, and then I gotta fight for these niggas. That's why I said, Blood, I quit. Ain't no winning with this game banging. It ain't no win. I don't want to fight for it. And then if you turn down the fade, you a mark. I was like, oh, Blood, this shit don't even make sense. I'm popping at somebody on the streets. I get locked up. And then I got to go fight for the same hood I was popping for. Oh, hell, Blood, I quit. I was like, Blood, I ain't coming back to jail. Came back to jail 2 more. Came back to prison 2 more times. I ain't learned. I said it. I ain't learned. As soon as I got back out, what, the 3rd time, that's when I was chasing Hangout. Third time I got out of prison, I was chasing Hangout. Hangout, he know goddamn well he wasn't safe over there by the swap meet. He wasn't safe over there by the Mother's Earth wheat the cannabis shop when they first came out. Blood wasn't safe over there by Marinello's. None of that. Blood, no. He beat my bar. What was it? What I had? I had a Caprice with the Interceptor. Like it was like a 91. The spaceship bodies. It was all white. It was fishbowl, what y'all call fishbowl now, and it was all blue velour, and it was on the Chrome D's, the 22s, on the dead hole, shallow rims, on the dead hole. Blood used to hear me beating. Blood used to hang out. Munchie, that's your big homie. Tell a story about Blood. Tell a story about Blood. And mind you, he a little bit younger than me, but he's a whole lot of buster. Blood, we used to call Blood Usain Bolt. Blood gone. And this is for shit show. 2 niggas from the hood. They know. If me or Diablo, and then this was the cold thing. This when me and Diablo was aight. I wasn't really tripping no more, but we was aight. But nigga, the homie Mike, with the messed up eye that got smoked because they thought he was from families because he used to always be hanging out with us and all that. Blood finally got smoked as an old man with the crooked eye. He used to cut everybody here. Blood, no. He used to tell me. He said, "Hey man, one thing about them Inglewood families, Blood, Neptune, you and Diablo, they get to moving around. They get to moving around. Scully, I don't know no Scully." And if I did want to go look up that name, I would have to call my sister. She a Morningside baby. I'm an Inglewood baby. And the only reason why she went there because she cried to my dad because she said the homies from the hood was pressing her possible boyfriends. So, you know, my mom and dad had a long ass argument, and then he let her go to Morningside. So Morningside, my sister know everything. And she was the original Ash Bash. She was up there with Apollonia. They call her Apple. And then, yeah, my sister 88. My sister 88. So when I was in 10th grade, y'all was still Crozier babies. It was Apollonia from Families. It was Angie B. Used to always spend a night at the house. They both from Families. And then it was my sister Ash Bash, and she don't bang. And then when I got on the phone last time with her, like 2 Sundays ago, nigga, she said, nigga, I know, nigga, in my age bracket, I know the niggas that started Mobile Fresh, nigga. It was whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop, and whoop-de-whoop. But whoop-de-whoop really started. I was like, I don't know that shit. I heard Munchie talk about the Mobile Fresh niggas. My sister's like, nigga, they was in my class. I know the niggas that started that shit. The first nigga was a dark-skinned nigga that had a mobile jacket, and nigga, he started that shit. He thought he was fly because he was the only one with that jacket at school. But Morningside, we used to call that East Side Inglewood because we used to be like, that's the dirty bloods over there. Like we used to be like, that's the project bloods. Mm-hmm. Yep. So you know my sister. You know my sister for sure, bro. She used to always be with Makita. All them little bitches that used to hang out and really be in niggas' hoods. Yeah, my sister, man, them bitches was pregnant. All them bitches was pregnant at 17. Even my sister, I was like, what? Man, I had got out of jail from that football camp. Man, on my mama, nigga. Yeah. Hazel Street. Hazel. Yeah, Bosco been, man, when I met Bosco, when he first got out of when he first came from planet Mars, when he came down in that spaceship and he crashed down into the ocean, and then he walked out of it. At first he started as a tadpole, but he started evolving by the time he hit the water. Yeah, that's when he came to Queen Street, and he just popped up out of nowhere. And then that's when Bosco was around there, and he would pop up like it. I swear to God on my mama, it was a Toyota Tercel, like some small ass shit on Queen Street, blood. He was a pull up on Manchester, and you could live it. That's why he running from me on the internet, blood. Blood had a fucked up ass curl. You know how niggas used to fry it to where it didn't curl no more, it just stick out. You know how you had niggas in school that put the S curl in, but it just flap over, it didn't do the whole curls. That's what Bosco had on Queen Street Bloods. And then he got out of a car. Me and Do Dirty, rest in peace. We in a brown lowrider, right? I never forget, blood. I was a grown ass nigga too, just like a half ounce. So nigga, I'm laying like this, and we laying in the bar. Mind you, I probably got a red cute beanie on. I be stealing from the swap meet, and I be buying. I used to buy shit and steal shit, and the homies be like, "You be stealing for no reason." Show do. So the show do. So nigga, we sit there. Nigga, Bosco pull up. Bosco pull up. I swear to God, he pulled up like Tommy the Clown. Nigga, that little Tercel, it was big ass niggas getting out that car. Nigga was hella niggas up in that car. West Side foes, nigga. I looked at, nigga, we did like this, like, blood. And no, Dude Dirty was like, Q-West, where you niggas from? On everything, because Dude Dirty was already like 20. If Bosco was 19 for sure, Dude Dirty was like at least like 23, 24. Man, if Bosco said something stupid, he would be blood ass, and I would have helped. Man, I'm telling you, man. My homies, when we was Queen Streets, we all grew up together, brother. It wasn't ain't no such. Nigga, you walk down the street and they be like, hey, little T-Dog, let me see your face. Bring your head here. They be like, what? Who fucked you up? Oh, man, I caught some fades with the NHP. Fades? How many? Like 2 or 3. 2 or 3. 3. Oh, Queen Street Bloods, get in the car. Dude, be like, get in the car. Hey, everybody get in the car and go right to Rogers Park, no hesitation. Niggas wasn't playing. The NHPs, they was short though. They was real short as midgets. I can say honestly, it was Half Ounce, Lil Scooby, Blood in Wheelchair, Scrap. But Blood been in the wheelchair forever, so it was Scrap, but Blood always been scooting. He should have had a hover round by now. Baby B-Rat, Tiny 211. And then Buster ass Baby Pint. The Asian dude. That's how I used to say Blood name. But just like how they walk in the door, he'd be like, nigga. Yeah. Every time he pull up, I used to say, Asian dude. Oh, Bloods, he know that song. That's what I said. I don't even know what to talk about. But when I talk about him, I'll be like, oh, the dead on. I never been to Darby Park. I pulled up. I've never walked around one time on Darby Park. I never set my 2 red chucks on their grass ever before in my life. That is not my hood. Even before we was beefing, I never, my sister, I'm a West Side Inglewood baby, and I have never put 2 red chucks on Darby's grass ever. Ever. That's not my hood. Blood, I am down there by Randy's Donuts. You know how far Crenshaw and Manchester is, Blood? Just imagine a kid on a bike or walking. Blood, that's far. And you gotta go up the hill. Right before you get to Crenshaw, you gotta put in the most work. Blood, I ain't going. Nope. I ain't putting no bike on the front or nothing. Yeah, that's what my hood is. My hood is at the 405. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Blood, I'm not walking from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, Manchester and Ash, all the way to Manchester. Blood, you crazy? Hell no, I would have told you that at 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Blood, I ain't going. That's far, far. But you see how big Inglewood is? Nigga, I wouldn't consider walking to Crenshaw and Manchester. Blood, that is far. Far, far. Far, far, far. What, you gotta catch the 115 or 111 or something? What's the deal? What's the deal? Like, ain't no way, whoop-dee. Ain't no way. If I can't do it as a kid, I'm sure not doing it as a grown man. Blood, I didn't even want to ride my bike to Crenshaw and Manchester. Nigga, I would stick to Carl Jr. Then they had Burger Queen over there by the police station. But niggas was getting smoked and niggas was getting beat up. Yeah, I knew it was something. The only time I took that 115 is when I had to take, when my mama said, oh, you want to be a gang member and you want to act tough? But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do to you. I ain't taking you to your probation officer. And I had to go to Imperial and Normandy. So that means I had to go to Manchester to Normandy, stop over there in the A-Tramps, get on the bus in the A-Tramps, and go all the way down and get banged on when I was thinking I was at Randy's Donuts again, and I had that red hoodie, that red Avery's hoodie, and them South Lows rolled up on me and said, "What's up, fool? Where you from?" I said, "Inglewood." They said, "Are you sure, eh?" I said, "Yeah." They was like, "For sure you're not from Dick Licks?" I was like, "Nah, I'm from Inglewood." "You sure, eh?" "I just told you that." "All right, fool. South Lows, fool." Ooh, and had the gauge and drove off. I got done like that by the Florencias in my own building on 59th Place in Avalon. I was on top of the thing with a big booty sitch. Yeah, I was on top, gang. And blood, one day I come back from that little liquor store over there in the Cheese Toasters. Man, I'm walking back. Whoa, whoa. So I go in the building, and as soon as I open the door, it's two Mexicans in a hoodie. One got a gauge just like this. Like, I was like, it wasn't no running. It wasn't no running, gang. It wasn't no running. You out of there, gang. I was gone. Like, ain't no way I would have died. So Blood said, "Hey, where you from, fool?" I said, "Shit, I'm from Inglewood." He said, "You sure?" I was like, "Yeah." So he was like, "You not from Cheese Toast?" I was like, "Nah, I'm a Blood. You from Swans?" "No, I'm from Inglewood." "Oh yeah, fool, the homie was gonna blast you." I swear to God, I had bags in my hand, girl and kids upstairs. Nigga, I walked right past him, nigga like, "Good looking out." So the dead homies, I was gone. Nigga, wasn't no nigga, you do, baby, you do. And that was on 59th Place in Avalon. 2 times. I got smoked. But yeah, I didn't travel. I don't travel. And that's what I think that, God blessed me to have was common sense. Because when the homies used to be like, "Oh yeah, we finna go to this bitch house and you wanna go with us?" Nope. I already know why you asked me, because I got a whip. No. The second reason why I said no, because nigga, we got caught over there going by the 40s before, nigga, and we almost went to jail, nigga. Nigga, I'm in an 84 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, and for some reason, my pumps and all that stuff, it was messing with the batteries, so it kept turning my car off. Blood, we got stuck on Crenshaw and goddamn right there by the Crenshaw Plaza entrance. Blood, I said, blood, if first off, nigga, we just came from the 40s. Blood, it is 1 something in the morning. I got a doodle brown lowrider. Blood, I am 16 and I ain't even got no goddamn L's. Blood, if we don't get out the car and push this shit, blood, we through. I swear to God, blood, that's why I didn't do that shit again. God bless us. Thank you. Never be on my knees. I ain't gonna wear no dress, so I can't be Muslim, and I like pork. But good looking out, God. Nigga, that shit turned back on. I said, just like set it off and smashed all the way home, blood. We went past lights, everything, nigga. I couldn't stop. I was like, hell no, nigga. We west side back to the hood. After that problem, I was like, blood, we gonna get smoked. No, I wasn't, blood. Not on Crenshaw. I wasn't good. Hell no. Nigga, this before all the cameras was on the corner. It's good now. Nigga, no. Niggas was getting smoked. Nigga, wasn't no cameras on the corner. Blood, is you crazy? Nigga, I don't give a damn what a nigga say. I'm scary. Hell yeah, I'm scary. Nigga, I done did shit to people. I know it can happen to us, nigga. Yo, nigga, all it takes is a nigga pull up and some niggas be on there. Blood, we through. And we wearing red. Not on the Shaw. You better take your ass inside the plaza, riding up and down the Shaw, blood. Harlem's. That's when they had dirty old men. They was baby dirt gangs. Yeah, I know. It was scary, kept me alive. It's scary make me fight better. I swear to God, I'm scary. Nigga, I ain't trying to get hit. For real, just like driving. Yes, I'm scary. I ain't trying to get hit. I ain't trying to talk to insurance people. Stupid. 2 pennies don't make no sense. So, nigga, we got out, pushed it, and then I just kept and blood was like, "Come on, blood." I was like, "Let's go." I jacked it up and smashed all the way west side. Goon buster ass from the hood was there. Buster ass, fake ass, OG ass nigga from my hood. He's a buster. And I don't care what little homies follow him today. If you ain't never get your lick back for the Mexicans that put you in the chair, you's a whole Amazon bitch. You's a tall bitch. Nigga, and you tall. That's why I said you's a tall bitch. Yes, but it was 4 of us. That's why I said we gonna get smoked. It was 4 of us. Young niggas. And so, you know, some of the homies got a red hoodie. Me, I probably had like maybe like a white or gray or black t-shirt, but I always used to wear the red ones under it. You know what I mean? Like blood. I was like, hell no. I never went to no hood parties again. Never. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not from over there. So if we get into it, say we go on a high-speed chase, blood, the only thing I could do is take main streets back to all the way to Inglewood. Blood, I don't know how to get out and get on foot in the J's. I wish I did, but I didn't know where to go. Jungle niggas always get away from the police. Ain't none of us from the jungle. So that's when I got caught over there by Krispy Kremes, where it is today. But Krispy Kreme wasn't there. I think it was like Yummies or some shit. Hell yeah, on the dead homies, I was out of there. Scary than a mug. Yep, that saved my life. Oh, being scary, then saved my life walking through the hood too. Yep, doing just like Dulo told me, riding a bike in the middle of the street. Yep, it saved my life too. Yep. I remember one time the 40s came through and tried to smoke a nigga. Never knew a name, never knew a face, so, you know, nigga just go back there and do his 1-2, but, you know, if God could, you know, zoom down and I just plug in like a USB cord and y'all can see in my life, y'all be like, damn, Neptune ain't lying. This nigga did some crazy shit, some shit that I even forgot about too. But second thing is too, I be wanting to do shit like Baby B Braids and put my homies on there, but I don't want to get them smoked because they goofy. You turn a nigga on, he think he on, start hanging in the hood, it's over, dog. Then what? I didn't set a nigga up for a funeral. Bosco already got Lil Duke smoke. So, you know what I mean? I already feel bad about that. This nigga over here trying to call me out with another homie talking about, no, call me. Bosco over here giving a narrative like, nigga, you on there. I went right back to the hood the next day, nigga. Maybe about 4 or 5 months later, Bosco, yeah, this the homie right here. Show where he lived, blood got smoked. Bosco don't want to get on the internet with me. And then he see my numbers. Now he see my subscribers. He definitely ain't finna stop. Oh, I would never stop the bat. Just like if I was lying, if I was a liar, I wouldn't have got 4K views with talking about Dulo. You know, my comment sections didn't say I was lying. That's one thing about YouTube. Your comment section will either troll you or tell you if you lying. I got niggas in there talking about, man, it is an 800 now, blood. That's how I know you an OG. It is an 800 block now, blood. You crazy, but yeah, you talk about the foundation, blood. Yeah, it wasn't no 800 blood, but the new gen, it is 800 blood, LOL. That's what they just told me. Gangland. I got niggas hitting me up on Instagram now talking about, blood, what's up, whoop? Like, damn. Y'all don't know. I do. And then what I'm gonna do? Put you on. You ain't gonna do what I did. You ain't finna stay on you ain't finna stay on YouTube. You don't gotta get up and go like me, so you ain't gonna go nowhere. You gonna be on here powwowing me. I'm gonna end up taking another job by babysitting your bitch ass. And that's what I'm not trying to do at this age. You know what I mean? Like, I could super officially mark niggas out. But I think I do good by myself. Big Snoop. Big Snoop. And you know, when I heard about the homie Snoop, it is a Snoop, even if you trolling. It is a Snoop. And I always look like, blood, how is like Snoop supposed to be, you know, a bad word for blood, but you got it as a power root? Yep. I forgot about blood. Blood dark skin. Yep. It's a lot of niggas like Coco. Have I ever told y'all about Coco? Big 211 got killed at the Barbie Coast. That's the next video I'm finna speak on. I'm finna speak on G Slim, OG Slim, Netaroo. I should talk about Netaroo and Dizzy Roo. I wonder if Dizzy Roo's still alive. I know that Netaroo died. I was giving her money while she was fat. And I said, Netaroo, why is you so big? She was in a wheelchair. She looked like 300 pounds. I had just flew in from the LAX. I seen her over there on Bentonella and La Brea. She was over there by Popeyes in the ends. And she was over there by the liquor store. And she was standing in front of the door. And then I first got out there. So I pull up with the same car that I said I was chasing get them gone hangout blood. Early in the morning, because I'm an early nigga. Wake up like, it's like 9, 8, 9. Netaroo in the front, skinny. But I'm looking at her like, now I haven't beat her in probably like 5 years. But she talking to herself. But hey, I don't know what she on. She might be, you know, I don't know nothing yet. So then I walk by her and I'm like, what's up? And then she look at me like, nigga, don't talk to me. Type shit. But it wasn't the same Netaroo. It was a scary bitch. That wasn't the same gangster Netaroo. That was a scary demon. Whatever demon was in her before she left, when she was smoking whatever, that was a demon, blood. This how I know it was a demon, because the demons don't like me. They know I get with their program. I'm not scared of no demons, for sure. I went to church. I'm not scared of you mark-ass niggas. So, when I walked out, I said, hey, blood, you don't remember me? And then she looked at me. Tiny B-Rad blood. I said, yeah, something like that. But yeah, Neptune. But yeah, me. She was like, oh, you got big. You got sexy. I was like, what? Netaroo? You ain't never said no shit like that to me in my life. Nigga, you ain't even... There's a gang of homegirls that told me that when you get older, nigga, you gonna be this, and that. You ain't never said that, blood. You trying to get some money. So then, I'm chopping it up with her. So I said, what's up, man? What you in front of the stove for? Ah, blood. Yeah. So she said, yeah, blood. I just want a couple of Newports. You buy me a couple of Newports? I said, I could do better than that, blood. I'll buy you a pack. She was like, the shorts. Don't give me no hundreds. Them taste nasty. I was like, yeah, you sound like my sister. She was like, where Ashley at anyway? I was like, God damn, you say her name like my mama, nigga. Like, God damn, that's how you know you grew up in the hood. I'm like, damn, I don't even call her that. That's my sister. So I get her the bigs, and I probably give her the change. Like, I spent a dub, right? So I give her the bigorettes. So mind you, I leave. I go back to Texas. I come back like, say that was summertime. I came back December because my girl was singing backup for Dre at Capitol Records when they said they was messing with a dude named Kendrick. But this is way before Kendrick came out. He was taking up my wife's backup singing time because Dre had to approve the East Coast Interscope, but she flew out knowing my wife was a backup singer for Babyface and Tyrese and Robin Thicke. So my wife at the time was out there supposed to be like, they was singing for somebody, Kevin McCall with all that bullshit's for the bird. And then we went to his house in Hollywood Hills, and that nigga had a glass front, and then he had like different color plaques for deuces. Yep, true story. Yeah, that's how everything connect. And so I came back for Thanksgiving. So I left in the summertime. I came in the summertime, but I left. I came back in November. I had stupid bread. So I stayed out here, hotel down there every day from November all the way to all the way around Thanksgiving, like 2 or 3 days before Thanksgiving, to the first. We left on the 2nd to go back to Texas. On God, nigga. Every day hotel, eating out. On God. That's when I beat Bosco. But that's before it was smoke. Like, I wasn't really on Bosco. I was on other shit. Like, I just had got married and shit. I wasn't on no super banged out, you know, catch up with Bosco type shit. I wasn't on that timing. But I was 25 though. I was 25 for sure. I would have put blood to bed quick and got back in my car and drove off. But yeah, so, man, what was I saying? So, yeah, we came back out here the second time. And mind you, I go back to the liquor store where Netaroo was. This time, I didn't know it was her. This time, me, like I'm the smoker. On the dead homies, this time, I thought I was the smoker because I didn't know it was her. All I knew was it was just a big old fat bitch. And I'm talking about fat. And the way I'm saying it, that's how she looked, just like a fat. And she didn't look like the same in the face or nothing. Mind you, I've been going like 4-5 months. Maybe Biggs, tops. Same store. She in a wheelchair. So anyway, yeah, it is. So anyway, Netaroo sitting in that chair and she all fat and slobbery all over, like she don't look nothing like the skinny bitch that I ever knew all my life. She always been a petite bitch. So anyway, even my sister, like, they'll thump for Netaroo. Like, Netaroo be like, get her ass back. Ashley's gonna smash her. For Netaroo, yeah. I was over there when Donut was claiming eucalyptus block, E block. Man, I was like 8, 9 years old. Them niggas claiming E block, nigga, eucalyptus block. Before half them niggas even G niggas. Like, they was G niggas then when we got put on. They was G's from their hood already. I know everything about Inglewood. Ain't nothing nigga can tell me. So then, but this 800 shit, that's that new nigga shit. Yeah, you can tell me about that. But nigga, you know that new nigga shit, go back to the old nigga shit when you go to prison. Nigga, it'll be OG niggas like, blood, there ain't no 800 blood. Boo. They gonna tell you the same thing me, and they gonna be marking your ass out, make you call somebody. They'll want to punch you out for saying it's 800. See what I'm talking about? So you know Rashid, if you was eucalyptus block, you know Rashid with the glasses, dark skinned nigga, they call him Sheed. Donut, 6-pack from the hood, man. I already know, nigga. Yeah, I already know, nigga. See, that's what I'm saying, nigga. Can't nobody. That's why I said I just waited till I had these subscribers. On God, nigga. I ain't never. I held all these stories in the whole time because I know niggas thought I was a buster. So that's why I was like, oh, once I started watching YouTube and I see you got to get a certain amount of subscribers for a nigga even listen to you, I just said, oh, okay, cool. I just waited. I only been on here 2 years. I ain't went on no platforms. I ain't asked for no help. So anyway, I already knew, like, I am Inglewood, like, blood. I grew up there all my life. Like, how many times I gotta say that? What you want me to talk about, nigga? Like, what? Like I know E-Block. Like, what you talking about, nigga? I used to walk down the street. Oh, you guys smokers. I'm with the DARE team. Man, I go to church. I'm gonna tell my dad on you type shit. That was me. So anyway, dead homies. I'm gonna tell my dad on you. Oh, yeah, Dorian Pierre, they was behind a Subway on Manchester and Eucalyptus. Yeah, I know. His brother is Dorian. Pierre is the one that got smoked on the corner. They thought he was from Queen Street. Yeah, I know everything, blood. So, yeah, so Netaroo, she was sitting in front of the store, and I got out, and like I said, I didn't know who she was. He said, oh, blood. I already know. You can't nothing. Nigga, I'm from Queen Street. So, anyway, so, nigga, this nigga Netaroo, she's there. I didn't know it was her. So, this time, she knew me. She was like, what's up, little T-Dog blood? I was like, damn, now all of a sudden she called me little T-Dog blood. First it was, yeah, okay, what's happening? First you called me Tiny B-Rat last time. You know all my names now. She was like, what you doing, handsome? And I was like, Netaroo? I swear to God, when I said it, I wanted to cry. When she said, it's me, Netaroo, I swear to God, on the dead homies, I wanted to cry. I could not believe how I just saw you a couple of months ago. You were skinny. You looked like you was smoking. But now you fat as fuck. Then she told me, like, her bladder was leaking. Like, she had something leaking in her. And she told me she was dying on Queen Street blood. She said, I'm finna die soon. This how it came about. So then I'm looking at her for sure. So I'm looking at Netaroo, and Netaroo say, yeah. Bosco, all I know is he did all this Mark shit for Hollywood. Like, you know what I mean? Like, acting like he don't know, or acting like he was beating me up every day. That's why I said, I was listening to Bosco. I said, anybody from Queen Street, if you heard this nigga Bosco tell his story about me and how him and the homie Diablo jumped me, and then they just jumped me for no reason. Oh, you ain't from Queen Street. Nigga, ain't nobody from Queen Street finna get jumped by two Queen Streets that don't get no answering to. Nigga, what hood you think we from? Like, yeah, we put hands on blood and then the homies just dealt with it. Blood, so you gonna get on Cam Capone and tell the world how you and Diablo put some mysterious hands on me and the homies just boo with it. I know the homies seen that too. They was like, blood, you lied on Neptune, blood. Like, you just straight, blood, fuck blood. Man. He said I got put on at 19. Bosco, you did. That's not a diss. That's a fucking fact. What are you talking about? Brother, you need prayer. You got some demons. You need to release that lying demon. Back to Netaroo. So she tell me, can you give me another pack of cigarettes? I said, Netaroo, you just told me you're about to die soon. Blood, I just want to smoke. I didn't ask you for the whole conversation. I said, yeah. She was like, blood, I just told you I'm really finna die soon. Blood, I'm just trying to smoke my brack. I'm trying to smoke my cigarettes and just die like I'm supposed to. Blood, ain't nobody gonna bury me. My brother don't mess with me. I don't know how. I'm gonna just be here, blood. So anyway, I haven't watched the internet much. I'm telling you, I ain't watched nobody. I don't get no back prep. I don't know nobody TV platforms. All I do is wake up, think in my head like, who should I do next? And then if I think of a name, then it's like, oh, all this other Inglewood shit pop up. And then I'll be like, oh, I could do blood. I could do blood. But nah, let me do blood. Everybody that's on the internet I can say something about. I could say something about 89 and up. Big Pint. I could tell you his life story. And he know it. Niggas gonna say my name when I get bigger numbers. But when you ready to say my name, I don't want to talk about you no more. I'm done with that subject. See how that's gonna work? And then when I start having them big old gold chains, and then I have them forever and ever and ever and ever, and don't be pawning them in like you niggas, then you gonna put some respect on my name. And not with a T with the respect. You spell the respect with a CK at the end, not a T. So, for all you lying ass niggas on the internet, bitch, I'm out of jail. Been out of jail 6 years before I even got on the internet, ho. And my, you niggas was on here lying with Street Nigga News TV. Blood, he let you niggas lie. Blood's a Mark II. And I'm letting it be though. You ain't ever gotta ask me to be on your platform. You already endorse bullshit. I could never get on your platform to try to correct it. You already said some of these niggas is G's. And when I grew up there, these niggas was Yees. Oh yeah, that's why I look at the camera. Cause they know I be out here smiling like a bitch. I ain't never got marked out. Ain't nobody ever kicked me in my ass. Yeah, ain't nobody ever told me get out the hood. Yeah. I ain't never stole from nobody. No, nothing. So you gotta deal with it, nigga. See, you could have did what I did in life and not get ever marked out. That's a choice, my brother. Hell yeah, I be scared. Hell yeah, I get busy though. I don't even think you're human if you say you ain't scared. Because if you ain't scared, you take your bitch ass to the bank and go rob that motherfucker every day. Nigga, you ain't scared. Go get rich, nigga. Scary nigga. Everybody's scared of the other side. Nigga, we don't know what's there. That's why it's so scary. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. You feel me? But then you gotta think, why be so many people in a rush to get to the other side? You know, my lifespan of being 41, you know how many people died from the time I was born to today? Younger than me. Do you know what that means for everybody that's listening to me? Even if you go any other day after this, always count your blessings. I didn't say go to church. Nigga, there's people that make it to 2, 3, 5, 11, 9. You still living. And you know what's the crazy part about it? No matter what you do in life or how anybody else look at you, the person that raised that sun, moon, and stars got your black ass here for a reason. Cause it's a lot of times I be wanting to go and show ain't went yet. But then as I'm here, I could look around and everything I do, I be helping. And then I look at me and be like, who be helping me? And I get over it. Cause wasn't nobody helping me in jail neither. And one thing I know about being from Queen Street, we some hustling ass, dedicated ass niggas. You see why I never got popped? Going to other niggas' hoods? I ain't leaving. Nope. Why would I leave? I make $200+ a day. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. I'm talking about trucking off money. Do you know badass Neptune used to give all my dollar bills out of my pockets to black children that I passed every day for no reason? Do you know my sisters, brother, everybody but my mom and dad never asked me to give them a couple ones before I give it to the kids? I believe I paid my tithes and offering to the streets several times because I never counted. The last time I told my mama I ain't going to church, you know what I did? Pulled up to her church. When church was out, I had about 301s. I told all the kids, what's up? Ooh, give me a hug. Ooh, even the little big niggas. And I told them, stand back. And instead of giving it to strippers on Queen Street Bloods, I gave it to my mama church with all the kids. And I ain't never stepped foot in that bitch again. I bet you Draco mama know I did that. Cause Draco mama was going to the same church as my mama at the same time. Oh, B team, red alert. My mama goes to the church of Draco the ruler mama. They told her to move around too. Nah, no. The Queen Streets was deeper than the NHPs when Dulo died. When Dulo died, Netaroo called the hood meeting and told us how deep we was. And we, the NHPs, the Inglewood families is smoking all the big OG homies and they ain't playing fair on the dead homies. On a dead homie. You must not have knew all the homies then. You did not know all the homies. We had Queen Kong, Mighty Mouse, CK Chief, Jigs, G-Rock turned Lil Menace. We had Lil Solo, Lil Stretch. We had Baby Stretch. We had Jathan, Lil Donut. We had Baby Donut. Nigga, we had Booyah, Lil Booyah. Nigga, please, nigga. We was way deeper. Nigga, it was at least 25 of us on West Side Foes. Go ask 89 and up. He'll tell you it was a point in time the Queen Streets was deeper than us. Go ask your big homie, blood. I know what area I'm from, nigga. I was the 5th nigga from the hood. We put on at least 20 more niggas after me. It wasn't 20 niggas from neighborhood Pyru together, nigga. It was a gang of OG niggas. 211, knocked down. Dulo, knocked down. What's that nigga name? Devil, knocked down. Nigga, Big Scooby, knocked down. Lil Scooby, knocked down. What is you talking about? Tiny 211 wasn't even hanging out like that, and Scrap was in a wheelchair. What Blood gonna do? Nigga, the only nigga that was over there twisting blocks with us was Baby B-Rat, Dominique. That nigga hop in the car with me and Dude and be like, Blood, we finna get some raps. Hell yeah, Blood. Oh, everything, Blood. Y'all got the brownies. You know how Dominique Debo ass was, Blood. You talking about going to smoke some, Blood wanted to be a part. And they'll always tell me to get out and hit ups because I had the best strike'ems. We been at Lucky Charm so much, nigga, they didn't even have a hood, nigga. We was hitting up next to our hit ups. Wasn't no Flower, Myrtle, Tamarack, Larch, nothing, nigga. No 90 nothing, nigga. Then they scary ass went over there to the 6-0s, and then one summer later, nigga, right after I graduated, all of a sudden it was a Lucky Charm rush. Now they first they was putting Inkle Watts whenever a nigga did hit up, and we'll cross that shit out and never see that nigga hit up for another month or two. So we know it's some random old nigga. And then it was probably that nigga Napoleon or that bitch ass nigga Carlos, the Mexican. So anyway, nigga, and then they came back one summer and all of a sudden they was talking about neighborhood legend Crip. Nigga, I remember when them mark ass niggas did that. And I can't even say I beef with them niggas. They was ops, but nigga wasn't nobody my age, nigga, doing nothing. Yeah. Nigga, we was deep. The Queen Streets at my age, Blood. Boule. Boule. Nigga, Bam Bam. Nigga, we was, nigga, come on, man. I remember we put a nigga on in the middle, in the beginning of the school. We put Blood on at City Hall, right by the library. And Blood did some mark ass shit at school. We put Blood on by the time we got to school. Blood, we ejected a nigga. Blood, I just seen this nigga on, I seen him on a vlog. Blood is from Compton Crib. Banging hard. Blood, half black, half white. Blood, he was from Queen. That nigga from Compton Crib, Blood was from the hood from when school started. And by the time Inglewood got out, Blood got put off. I was there for both of them. Boy, that was the fastest Queen Street I ever met in my life. And now blood crippin'. I think blood from Park Village. Dead homies. Blood had squabbled, but I don't know why blood was scary. I don't know. And then the homies, you know, that's why I said it was too many of us. What, I'm going to go against the tribe? Nigga, by the time we went to school, we was smoking back in the projects over there off of Eucalyptus in Manchester. Right behind the little liquor store that's today. Not the first projects. That's a projects too. But the one that's gated up where you can't get in right now, it's still there today. It's all gated up with the black gate. Yeah, we was back there at the projects. Roy from Nachos. Roy from Nachos, and he was from Queen Street. I'm the one that put him on blast. I caught his ass. I was like, blood is a rap. They said, blood, whoa, whoa. So me and Do Dirty went over there by the Nachos, where the Nachos be today. Over there by their little park. And you go over there, it's like, before you get to, it's like 90-something. I forgot, I'll be sliding over there like that. But I know it's 90-something before you get to the park on the right-hand side. But it's a light. And then right there is like a gas station. I mean, not a gas station. It's a liquor store. And all the Nachos be there. And it's a little parking lot. And then it's a little alley to where you can just boop, bop, 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 and get on. But now the Nachos block it off. Yeah, Roy from Nachos. Me and Duder used to be looking for blood. And then when we finally did catch blood, he was right there in front of Peaches and Lele house. Not house, but that apartment building. Right there off of Queen on the Deuce Hunted. Queen and Eucalyptus. That big ass, the biggest one on the corner. So right at the stop sign. So that's where blood used to serve, on the side of the steps. And Peach's grandpa used to wet like this bitch ass nigga. He a bitch ass, short ass, midget ass, hoe ass nigga. Old skinny, frail, petite body ass nigga. This nigga used to wet the stairs, right? So when it was summertime, he'll wet it right in front of us. Like, he'll turn on the water hose. This little bitch ass nigga. He'll turn on the water hose while we there. All we hear is and blood be like, blood, man. We used to tell Peaches, man, somebody gonna knock your grandpa out one day, nigga. So look, on the dead homies, we was finna knock out her pawpaw, nigga, on the dead homies. But be upon say you do that, blood, you getting put off and you get knocked out. Like, for real. He was like, he wasn't playing about Peaches' grandpa, but he said blood a bitch, but let him be a bitch. He an old nigga. So we was young, so we, you know what I mean? Like, we wasn't trying to go, but nigga, we still had structure in the hood. Yeah, we was hella grimy. He was hella grimy. So look, the bitch ass nigga this what he started doing. The nigga buy fake grass and glue it to the stairs. I seen this bitch ass nigga do it. And then early in the morning, he'll soak and wet it. Then in the afternoon, he'll soak and wet it. And then at night, he'll do the same bitch ass shit. So you know what we started doing? Yep, you know we smart young niggas. We went straight over there by that mailbox and got all the mail, you know, that saved two lemons for 99 cents. Smart and Final. All them papers. And stacked them up, nigga. And we left them there for your bitch ass to pick up, nigga. I know you rest in peace, but I got some shit to say. I'm really from there. That's why I said I could talk about the hood all day. But I got a bazillion hours. Nigga say you don't know me, blood, you lying. Nigga, come on, man. You ain't beat me around there, blood, you is brazy. You my age, blood, you tripping. Nigga, you full-fledged lying. You don't know me, you full-fledged lying. Like, ain't 211, the one with G Perico, blood, I used to be with that, I used to bleed with blood all the time. I was with blood at Westchester, too. I've been around area. That's how I knew Bosco before. Ooh, yeah, Bosco, baby mama is the hood rat of the 6-0s. Like, everybody could go over there and smack his baby mama at that time. And Bosco was the only one wearing no strap, but being as ugly as he is, you know what I mean? He was gambling. He didn't care. I bet you Bosco been burned hella times. He just took it for the team. He was just happy to get. Just, come on, man. Just imagine a booty talking to you like, hey, my name Bosco. Would you like to go out with me? Flacco from NHP. No, I know Flacco. I knew Flacco from IFG, the nigga that used to be from Charms. That nigga lived down the street from me. Cause I lived on Lyman Eucalyptus. So blood little Lucky Charm ass. Blood yeah, Blood used to be from Lucky Charms, and Blood a little bit older than me. Blood was turned up, but this is the thing. This is why I say you bitch ass Lucky Charm ass nigga. But yeah, Murder Ones, and I was from the hard way, TH Dub. I was from TH Dub. That was Wesley and his brother Scrap. Yeah, Wesley and his brother Scrap that used to go to Inglewood. That's how I said I went to Inglewood with them niggas. So yeah, nigga, come on, man. I got too many hours over there. Too many. But yeah, the Lucky Charms, man. That nigga was from Lucky Charms, gang. And the reason why I got so mad was because at first, he lived down the street from me on Buckthorn. And Flacco used to always sleep in his whip over there in the families. Now, mind you, this nigga banging a hood that he was the enemy of literally down the street. Like, he was the Crip op. Then, I guess, since all them niggas was going to jail and he was just by himself, Blood took his mark ass and came over there to the Inglewood families. Blood from like 9 Deuce, 9-4, whatever families he from with his used to be Lucky Charm ass. So he used to catch me like this, riding on the bike, whoop, and I be going over there to see Baby Bogart, Tiny Buntree, Big Bogart, Lil Bogart, Big Grizz, Lil Grizz, MD from Crenshaw Mafia, Klepto from IF, Big Falos, Big Flip, went to school with Lil Flip. Went to school with Lil Flip's sister that had all I used to call her Applejack face, but she had a fat ass booty and a big ass head. Yeah, I used to go over there. Who else? Flip, Klepto, T-World, Lil T-World, but y'all call him Twirl. From Mafia, Grizz, Lil Grizz, Big Bully, Lil Bully, Baby Bully, Bogart, Lil Big Baby. All them used to be over there. No Munchie B. Munchie B from Crenshaw Mafia, though. Dagan Weed, when I grew up with, yeah, that Munchie was over there shooting dice. And then Blood know Flacco, too. Dead homies. Munchie know Flacco. Blood know he just be man, I almost diss. I'm talking about the C. I ain't talking about Lucky Charms. I almost got, man, talking about him. Blood, man. So anyway, this nigga Flacco, I used to be riding down, yeah, Low Blow, man. I remember seeing him where he was. I'm the one that found his body. Anyways, that's too much on the internet. So anyway, that's why I said it's too much. Cause his big brother Six Pack used to always ask me questions and shit. Like I was like, Blood, he was looking like this, and ooh, this. But anyway, so I used to be riding down cause I used to live on Eucalyptus and Lime. So I would go down Lime, hit that little side street, and then go straight to Hillcrest. Bank a left. And it ain't even far, nigga. I get there in 60 seconds, literally, on a bike. Go over there, turn, make a right, and they don't got the mailbox there. It used to be a blue mailbox there. And somebody be standing there. Most of the time, somebody be with a pager or something, waiting for somebody to come through. And then no matter early morning or late at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, if you think ain't nobody outside, nigga, I used to just ride in the middle of the street, just like Dulo told me. And nigga, you from around there, Blood, they know your bike. Like, you think they don't know who you was, you be thinking you sneaked up. They seen you from afar off, Blood. They seen your red hoodie or something like that. Like, oh, that's T-Dog, Blood. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, it might be off, but nigga, I know where I live. So anyway, nigga, this nigga, I'm going through the alley over there by the church area where it's a little church, a little dusty ass church over there, but we call it Little Mexico. So I'm going through the alley, and this nigga was sitting in a Chrysler, like Caprice, looking like brown, burgundy ass whip. He used to sleep in it. He used to trap in it. The smokers knew he was there, I think, man. So anyway, Yeah, Flacco is from IF. Man, he ain't from no goddamn. I don't even know no Flacco from NHP. Now that I think about it, on the dead homies, I don't know no Flacco from NHP. Never. That's fictitious. Anyway, just stop, blood. Anyway, you just got me thinking, ain't no goddamn Flacco from NHP. Knock it off. So anyway, this nigga burnt blood, like throwing me off like he know me. I know more than you, nigga. Nigga gonna try to tell me my shit off. Nigga, my shit on, nigga. The fuck, nigga? I'm from there, nigga. I played Pee Wee, Pop Warner, nigga, Sentinel Jets, nigga, and all that, nigga. I live down the street from the school district and Sentinel Field. Shut your bitch ass up. Nigga gonna tell me, nigga, I live down the street from the school district. Shut the fuck up. nigga, shit. Nigga, I live right by the school police that's still there today. Shut your ass up. Trying to tell me my shit a little off. No, your shit off. That's why you ain't got no goddamn followers, nigga. My shit off. I gotta get on niggas sometimes. And y'all lucky I even be paying attention to the chat, because them niggas be telling you to pay. I be asking for a cash app, $PBF 400. You don't support that. You gonna put some money in that pastor tank, huh? You gonna help him drive that Maserati and put that 91 gas in there? Yeah, alright, nigga. Yeah, I got Venmo. I got PayPal, Apple Pay, Cash App. Yeah, I got that. Go to church on Sunday. I bet you drop a 50 or 100 piece. And you ain't gonna get no after school chicken. Nothing. Project Hope was Project Dope. I remember that big booty that lady that in Project Hope. That lady that used to do the tardy stuff, that working there in attendance. That tall dark lady with them glasses. With that big ass booty. In that skirt. And she was granny then. She was on her way. She was 45-ish. Especially if I was 15. Yeah, I was fucking up like 15, 16. I missed a whole half a school year at Inglewood. My dad was hot. He was like, 10 whole weeks? And I give you $5 for lunch every day? I'll never forget Pops. That nigga did me like Bart Simpson. Like, I ain't told nobody that story, dead homies. See, that's a cash app, man. That was a cash app moment. $PBF 400, man. You playing. Yeah, Inglewood, the reason why it stopped because of Inglewood families. Like, come on, man, tell the truth. Everybody know the Inglewood families and them putting on Palmdale Lancaster niggas, it just messed up Inglewood. I would never respect that hood. I would never respect that hood. Y'all was just putting any lame. Y'all didn't even care if he was about that. Y'all just wanted numbers like down the street rolling 60 Crips. I could never. If it stopped at Baby Bogart and them, I could have. But then when Baby Bogart Red Flag used to be like, blood, these niggas busters, blood, ooh, T-Dog, ooh, this and that. The homie ain't even want to go, blood, ooh, ooh. Oh, and then nobody mentioned Droopy. Droopy used to live on Gravilla and Hillcrest, and he started 80 Inglewood family. Tall ass, light skin, throw up families all day with them long ass goddamn fingers. That nigga Droopy started 80 Inglewood family, and he lived on Gravilla and Hillcrest. Yep, I remember Blood used to choke us out too, because Blood was huge. Blood used to choke us out, me and Ra from 30 Piru, because Ra stayed in their building. And Ra's sister is from Inglewood families. That's the bitch that threw B-Rat. Remember I told that story with Dulo? And I said I was from NHP for 2 weeks? That's the bitch that picked up B-Rat, Dominique, slammed blood in the shoes, where the Asian lady still is today, and all the shoes fell right there by the jean area. Y'all know where I'm talking about. Coming up them stairs, come around the corner from La Brea, come up them stairs on the right, and then right there is the shoe lady, and then you keep going up, it's the pants and the wall of shoes. The wall of shoes. Blood, Dominique. That's why I ain't from NHP. That is the very reason I am not from NHP. Blood, she picked this nigga up and threw blood on the wall. The shoes was like the movies. That shit just piled up on blood. Mind you, I'm like 14, blood. I looked at blood like this. Yeah, I ain't even waiting for you, blood. I'm going straight to Rogers Park. I don't even want to be from your hood no more. I don't want your name. I don't want nothing. And Dulo was up there, and when I told him, blood looked at me like, what, nigga? I look like, damn, you talking about a black dude turn white? I did. I thought he was going to knock me out like them other niggas, because he was knocking out grown men. And I felt kind of stupid while he told me, just wait here. Don't go nowhere, nigga. Yeah, we going to have the homies put you off the right way. But he didn't even do me bad. He was just talking like that. He didn't do me bad. You wasn't the actor to be from the you lying. Yeah, I did. So yeah, so I waited there. Dulo told me to wait there, and then yeah, I was a mark. So I just waited as a mark, and I waited till he got enough niggas, and then yeah, and then B-Rat was mad because I didn't get put off like he thought I should look. So then I told the story how B-Rat came back, and then I had to whoop baby half pint ass. Yeah, that's how that story go. Yeah, blood was fresh out of YA, and I was fresh off of football practice. Just took a shower, came to the hood, and whooped blood feet in 1.1 second. Baby half pint that keep getting shot up with all the tattoos, the big old NHP. He looked like a shrine. Yeah, straight bitch. And he knows it. Don't make me go to your DMs, blood, on Insta, where you was trying to act like you didn't know me when I told you what I told you about whooping your feet. I said, you internet niggas is crazy. But I understand you want to deflect because you don't know where I could have went with that. Well, if I go look on Instagram, I bet you I can post it of what kind of mark-ass nigga I told you was way before I got on the internet. Right, baby half pint? The one that gets shot up about twice a year. Blood been shot like 11 times on separate 11 occasions. And then the latest one, oh, I ain't supposed to say, shouldn't be beefing with your homies type shit. Y'all did peep? Last time he got popped, he was playing Tupac. That music about how, you know, don't trust your homies, some shit about don't trust your homies, keep his enemies close, but watch your homies. Yeah, that part. He played that with a fat Mexican, wheeling him out the hospital safely. He wasn't with no NHPs. Hey, baby half pint, you gonna get on the internet and tell him what's going on with you? Or you still go say you hard? Nigga, you remember Romero that got deported? Yeah, Romero, he was trying to start Acacia Block, neighborhood Pyru. And Baby Yo, thank you. Baby Yo, my mother nigga, me, him, DeAndre, and Gennaro. Gennaro had the blue F-150 on the 24s. Oh, yes. Acacia Block. What's up, little bit? What's up, Neptune? Little bit. Little smoke, a little bit. Little smoke. You want to smoke these smoke? You want to smoke, a little bit. Him and DeAndre used to get on my nerves with that shit. That's how him and DeAndre used to talk. Both living on Acacia. DeAndre had his two uncles from Park Village Crip. You had Booger and Peabody from Villains and Pueblos, but they had baby mamas that had them intertwined, and they lived in Inglewood around the corner. Yes. And you know how Romero had all the fits? Because he was buying a lot from us and his mom and dad. Yep. Oh, I don't know who Creep is. I don't know who Creep is. So how could you say anything about my Inglewood and nobody on the internet ever even mentioned from Inglewood Baby O? Ain't nobody mentioned Romero, Baby O. Oh yeah, you see how I know niggas government names? And I forgot when he turned NHP, he was Baby O. Dead homies. And I remember this is the reason why I really got to know Gennaro, because I thought they was some essays in the hood. And DeAndre was like, nah, man. I was like, nah, that nigga Gennaro, bro, he looked like an Inglewood Bete. He was like, nah, man, blood, boo, man, he don't bang. I was like, but then when I got up on him, and I try to like low-key, I try to low-key slide banging on him. And then the nigga was like, nah, he was talking black and everything. I was like, oh, yeah, he ain't no Inglewood Thursday. Because that's when they was still like acting like cholos. They wasn't hanging out with blacks. They wasn't saying nigga. Mexicans back when in high school, they wasn't saying, what's up, my nigga? Gennaro, Romero, oh nigga, they was black. Nigga, when they said nigga, it didn't even sound weird. It sounds so natural. Yep, Baby O. My nigga, Baby O. Hey, you know Bosco don't know Baby O. You know that? Yeah, Bosco don't know Baby O. You ever thought about that? And Bosco tried to claim he was an OG until I got here. So we talking about Romero. Bosco don't know Baby O. Baby O got deported before Bosco started hanging around. And the reason why I know that? Because I had just got off NHP at that time. No, but I'm saying, like, a nigga can't even doubt me. Munchie ain't ever even mentioned his name because Munchie wasn't old enough. Bosco can't mention his name because Bosco wasn't around. You see how it work out? These niggas is lying. Bosco on Street Sucker Cucumber TV, blood got 1 million views lying with Bosco. But Bosco don't know Baby O. Bosco don't know Baby O. I ain't never seen Bosco and Romero together, not no days. Never. Bosco wasn't around at that time. I'll put it like this. If Bosco was around, Baby O was already in jail. Dig that. That's a fact. Bosco don't know Baby O. Bosco don't know Baby O, gang. You gave him a good fish though. I see why niggas be trying to fight for him and stuff like that. Nah, nigga, I'm born around there. Nigga, no, nigga. Nah, nigga, Gennaro, Bosco don't even know Gennaro. For a fact, Bosco don't know Gennaro. If you don't know Gennaro, then you don't know Romero. Gennaro was in the, Gennaro, man, hell no. What, know now? Know now of him? He didn't grow up with him. Gennaro used to be the driver in the F1, the blue F-150. That's why I thought he was from Inglewood Thursday. Bosco don't know that nigga. If that's the man, Bosco don't know, because it used to be me, Aubrey that stay on what is that, Inglewood Ave? Aubrey with the baby with Makita, DeAndre, Dre from was he from TH Dub? Or was he from, he was from, I think he's from TH Dub like me, the hard way. Cause the other nigga take off in them, and that nigga from Dime Block, I mean Weirdo Blood, Gennaro had a house on Victor. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. Never heard of Gennaro house. I only known him to live on occasion. But not to say I probably went to jail. I never seen him. Yes, that Aubrey. Duh. With the baby by Makita. Matter of fact, when did I talk to Aubrey? I could say for sure about 3 years ago, Aubrey, I went to his mama house, and his brother was like, "Hey, what's up, Neptune?" And he still be bringing all the shots off the airplane, and he tried to sell me a bag for like $25-$30. Yep. His mama and his brother still live there. Aubrey ain't there no more. His brother still work LAX. Cleaning airplanes. That's why he always got the bags. And when I came to the door, Aubrey was still bumming, no car. So I said, bum, 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 bum. So he wake up, he was sleeping on the floor, and I think his little brother was sleeping on the couch. His little brother got big. Like, I ain't seen his little brothers for a while. That's how I knew I was doing too much penitentiary time. When I seen him, this nigga talking about he played football and this and that, and showing me his shit. Oh, I went to jail. I kept going to jail. How I'm not gonna have my facts straight? If I went to jail, I went to jail. I was going to jail from juvenile hall. That's like, nigga, I got too many facts straight. I moved out of town this year, and I've only been here exactly a year. So what do you mean, moved out of town? Nigga, the only time I moved out of town was another time when I was 25, and I was only gone for a year and a half. So that ain't shit, and I was right back in the hood. And then when I got right back in the hood, I got another case chasing niggas again. Niggas always tell on me. I ain't never had a break. I ain't never went to court where a nigga didn't tell on me. I used to pray like, man, I know this nigga, man. He gonna keep it gangster, nigga. Nope. Blood was coming to court and his bitch. And I had people add people in the car with him that was not there. And I know they wasn't, but they came in their favor trying to book me. Yep. So that's when I be like, oh, lawyer time. Because when you get up there and say that again, we gonna crucify you. And then if my lawyer did a good job, most of y'all couldn't even come again. Because, you know, your character witness, they know if you go to trial, no matter what you said, first thing my lawyer going to be like, so how long you been from this gang? Oh, you don't want to admit it? He going to get straight to the point. Isn't this you in this picture? And he used to, man, this nigga said, you ain't even on Facebook throwing up gang signs. I was like, no, nothing. He was like, I think we got a great, every time I went, because I was never out just to be doing dumb shit. And I was never a picture taker. So I don't take that as a bad thing. If I was out of town, I was out of town in a penitentiary. And then that don't even mean shit, because every nigga that was doing something in their hood was coming to prison with me, nigga. So it was like the niggas that I grew up with. So what did I really miss? And then, you know, when they come in at different times to you, I don't gotta be on the street, nigga. They from the hood like me. They gonna be like, blood, you know, Taco did. Hey, blood, you know, this, and that. Hey, you know, Bosco just got knocked out. Blood, the nigga brought the magazine to my door when Bosco got knocked out by Rosemo. I was like, blood, it was in like rap TV magazine. Me and I'm gonna tell you exactly who laughed when that magazine came from the homie Q Ball. Q Ball from where blood from now? Crenshaw Mafia. So anyway, this nigga Q Ball, they was from Fruitown when I left the streets, and then when I like I said, I was going back to back prison. Blood say from Crenshaw Mafia. I was like, damn, blood, that's brazy. So that magazine came from Q Ball. I've been knowing blood since he was Crozier. He's my sister's age, nigga. He tried to be my sister's boyfriend before, and he found out it was me, and he was Scary Larry. So anyway, but he was a young ass big nigga. So he come in there and give me the magazine like, blood. Look what I got. Look what I got from yeah, no good from Fruitown, Brim. I'm gonna tell you who laughed. So the nigga cue ball slided out. We on lockdown, and like I said, I was running the yard. Blood know the truth. So Blood slide me the magazine. He said, "Slide it, whoop, when you done." I was like, "Whoop, whoop." So then, this nigga no good. Blood always want the girl magazines, like. So he was like, "Blood, I just got here. Blood, my bitch ain't finna send me that." We like everybody be like, "Man, if your bitch like you, man, you gotta get her to tell her buy you the subscription to them shows." They be like, "Nah, blood, my girl ain't finna order me no big booty bitches while I'm in jail." Like, I was like, "Yep, me neither." Like, what you gonna say? Send me big booty magazines? Like, nigga, your girl ain't finna do that. She gonna be like, this nigga weird. So this nigga slide. This nigga, all I know is said rap something. It had a big ass yellow label on it. It was paperback, super paper, like newspaper. So Blood sliding under the door, and on the front page, yeah, Fruitown, yeah. Yeah, cue ball and little cue ball. It's two cue balls. He got a big brother, Carl and Carlton. Carl is the big one. Carlton is the little brother. So if yeah, they 2 years younger than me. He was going to Crozier with my sister. Him, Makita, Boule from the hood. Uh, that nigga lived online. Casper from IPG. Then he turned CMG. Um, Him and his dad got the same name. Man, that was my dad friend. My dad was crying like a bitch when his dad died. But what's that light skinned nigga name from Crenshaw Mafia named Casper? I remember his government name though. He lived one street up from me. Calvin. So anyway, back to the mark out of Bosco. So then this nigga slided to me. The front page, Bosco like this. Hands back. It's all you saw. Blood like this. Hands full fledged in the air. Face like this. Dead homies, right? So blood cue ball come back from the shower. But before that, so I'm looking and I'm like, blood, this nigga hoe ass nigga Bosco got knocked out. He on the front page. So I go in the inside, read it. It says about Rosemo, Ice Burgundy. So like we ain't in tap with the streets. So I let no good. I just like blood. Look at this shit, blood. So I let blood read it. Like I don't ruin it for niggas. Like read, nigga. I'm not your daddy, nigga. I want you to learn how to read if you don't, and then ask me if you need help. I'm that type of homie, nigga. I'm not finna read it for you, nigga. Read it, nigga. You ain't got shit else to do, nigga. Dead homies. That's why the homies gave me the keys when they left. They was like, nigga, you hard, you straight up. But nigga, you do be like, you don't just like baby niggas, and that's what we don't want, nigga. And that's why they Swan from us, Solo from Swans, from A4 Swans left me the keys. That's who left me the keys to run the yard. Blood had life, and Blood was like, you ain't gonna be here a long time, but ain't nobody here that's gonna run it like without being biased, like you know what I mean. So anyway, so Blood read it. Next thing you know, this nigga. Oh, blood. This nigga Bosco's a bitch, blood. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, blood facing life. That's when I seen Brick Baby. Last time I seen Solo Bolo, he was do you know he already had life? Yeah. Yeah, Solo Bolo got life. I thank God for letting me see him. That's why I said God be looking out for me. Because every time I got out of prison, Bolo was always out of jail. Now, even if he didn't have a lot of money, Blood would like drive me around places, but it would just be like I would come to the biddy because my family lived so far. They was in Laguna Niguel. Like my dad was like, man, we ain't finna keep living broke, nigga. My dad was a supervisor for Boeing, so that's why he watched people that make airplane parts. He make sure they do it right. So that's why that's why I'm an Inglewood baby. So yeah, like nigga, that so I go to I remember I was like 35 years old, And me and my brother got pulled over in Torrance. But all that to say this, I took a DUI case from my brother. So I ended up doing about 12 days, but they told me I was violating parole, but I didn't. So I meet Brick Baby. Brick Baby asked me all these hoe-ass Bosco questions, but I wasn't internet. I was like, why he keep asking me about Bosco? I was like, nigga, Bosco? But like, out of all the homies from the hood, you gonna ask me about Bosco? Bosco ain't nobody. I didn't know he was on the internet. I did not know. Had no idea, not even a little. So then, all of a sudden, it's a nigga in the building that say he from Queen Street who I never heard of before. But he was older than me. So I just, like I said, I might not know everybody. But he said his name was Q something. So then Solo Bolo ended up coming in like the next day. And then you know how the yard is. We was in bungalows. We was in Medium North. So somebody told him like, hey, you got a homie over there, ooh, Neptune. He was like, oh yeah, for sure. So then when I seen Solo Bolo, blood sucked up, skinny. Blood had a bald head. I'm used to Solo Bolo with the hair, the wavy hair like Dulo. Or the curls. Blood bald. I mean Odium Slim bald. Dead homies. Blood got a gone. That hair too, baby. So at the top of his head, he wear shit like a Mexican now. He wear a bald head now. And he got Laker tattoos, like where the bald spot would have been, he got Laker tattoos. Like he all tatted up on the head like a Mexican now. Like a real Mexican. And yeah, he told me he came down and he got life for like pimping or something. And then he was back down right now from the pen because they said he got a body. Yep. Once you go to the pen, they do the spit, the DNA, everything. So Lobolo had never been to the pen before. The most he been to the county jail. But when they got him, they got him. So he got hit. Don't ask me where, cause I didn't care. Cause I felt broke up, bro. Like sometimes I be feeling like crying, cause these are my real brothers. Like it's like my own brother telling me like, blood, like this little days or however many days, blood, I'm gonna come out the yard every time. But yeah, blood, and I'm down here for a body. I was like, yeah. But I always used to tell the homies from Inglewood, cause they used to always ask me like, blood. But look, blood. Out of all your big homies, like Do Dirty, we know he rest in peace, Boo Cool, woo woo. But it was like T-Dog, he don't be on shit. But what about Bolo? I was like, yeah. They was like, what about Donut? And I didn't even know Donut was doing Zeus. He's security guard for Adrian Broner and them. He out there walking around the facility. Donut, he don't show his face much. Donut is walking around that warehouse. I swear to God, Donut is there. Donut ain't never had a bitch. He ain't never had nowhere to go. And Donut ain't never had a whip. I forgot who gave him a Maserati. I think it was Mac 10. Mac 10 gave him his old Maserati or something. It was white. Blood didn't even have money for gas. He had it parked in the back of his mama's house when they used to live in the Avenue Power Rules. Niggas probably won't believe it. But when I got out of prison, when I was 25, Donut is a beast. But when I got out, I was gonna knock blood out. Yeah. But it's all whack endorsed. It's all Ray J endorsed. Donut ain't never had shit in his life. Donut should get on YouTube and say how Bosco got his brother smoked. Why don't you ask Donut that? Donut be mad at me because I'm saying it. And it's a fact. And he know everybody else from the hood scared of blood. Kind of like, almost like, yes! Hey, on the dead homies, he's skinny. He lost his big brother. See how you just took it out of my mouth? Wasn't I just explaining how Bosco got his brother smoked? Lil Duke. Remember when he was yelling, Neptune, Neptune, we in the hood. We in the hood. Neptune, Neptune, this Lil Duke. Didn't you say you be in the hood with him all the time? Baby Donut. The last time I beat Baby Donut was 55, the 5,000 floor. We was on that dorm. That dorm, some niggas was going to school, some niggas wasn't. Rudolph from BPS, the light-skinned one. I was there when he got tatted the BPS in. Blood had a broken hand. Nigga from Ransom Mob trying to tell us he Bloods now. Cause I was up on him. I was like, Blood, ain't y'all Crips? He was like, no, not no more. The hood turned Blood. And I was like, what? All right, I'll tell you this. So after Bosco did that, I came back to the hood the next day, right? And I had a video. I could find it, but it's like it's a long way. I don't know. I could look in my library and play it right now, but I should do that before live because it's gonna take some time to find it. The very next day, I went to the hood, and it was a Mexican from me being in the hood that fixed the cars. So as I'm driving up in my BMW, I look to the left, and we in the same spot where Bosco was in the back of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles parking lot. And this nigga Bosco, to make a point to the world, not to me, because I know where Blood be at, but to make a point to the world that, hey, Neptune, hey, didn't you say you be in the hood with him all the time? Where you at, Neptune? You got 24 hours to report in. No, Blood, you got 4 hours. That was Booyah. Did nobody say you getting DP'd? And second, how in the hell would I take my little homie serious, little homies, and niggas I don't even know, telling me, yo, big brother, when he gotta be in the house, bitch, shut up. Nigga, shut up. That don't even sound right. And you know I ain't going. So that's why I knew it was internet shit. But they ain't never said nothing disrespectful. They just said I had to be there and say nothing about no DPs or nothing. Because they know I'll smoke you niggas. One by one. Allegedly, GTA. So, I went back the next day. Same area it was, broad daylight. I'm talking about 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You know when niggas should be out. And this nigga Lil Duke is not there. His little garage is closed. So I hop out. I was like, hey, Blood, hey, y'all seen Bosco? Y'all seen Bosco? I just hit him like that, straight out the whip, record. And I was live. Hey, y'all seen Bosco? I was live on the Dead Homies. Hey, Bosco, y'all seen Bosco? Y'all seen... No, we ain't seen Bosco. I'm like, come on, man. Bosco been looking for me, man. Woo. I said, man, when the last time you see Bosco? The Mexican that was fixing the homie car was like, come on, dog. You know Bosco don't be around here. On the Dead Homies, he said that. And then it was a black nigga that wasn't from the hood, but I seen him around. And I said, man, when the last time you see Bosco? He's like, man, stop playing. Bosco don't be over here. Watch. Okay, after Bosco did his little video, he showed the homie coming out the garage that he was living in. Lil Duke was in the garage. Now, riddle me this. If Little Duke brother is Donut, working for Ray J Security and Zeus and all that, why is your big brother living in the garage in the hood? You know I asked Lil Duke that, right? He said, we just got some little shit going on, but you know what I mean? That's still my brother, but you know, if he leave a nigga out here, it is what it is, nigga. Still Queens, though. Give a nigga a hug and all that. Nigga, I ain't little bro no more. I heard what you said, nigga, and that ain't bull. So if you say he riding around in Maybach trucks, you know he was doing that when I first got on YouTube 2 years ago. Around that time, he spit on Aaron the plumber. Donut. Hey, Donut, I know why you skinny. You know my number's going up too. You skinny. And you know Bosco got your brother smoked. But you can't throw it on Bosco because your big brother is older than both of y'all to make his own decisions. But Bosco sure did shine light on his Residente. Bosco, 4 months later, blood was out of here. Now back to you. You said you seen Lil Duke on out of his mind, right? This is how I knew he was too. And this is how I know he got smoked the way he did. My sister told me 2 weeks ago on the live, but I'll say it again. But this is what I seen. The same BMW, the all-white one, 328i. I had a matte black front and a matte back hood. Blood been in that car with me a gang of times. I rode right by him after we already had the conversation about him being on the internet and watch his ass, and on Queen Street, he an old nigga. Niggas ain't looking for him. That's what he said. I said, blood, you don't know what I'm saying. I said, blood, 2,300 people was in that live. He said, how you know that? Nigga, my daughter screen recorded it. She was calling me when I was asleep. He said, yeah, we was trying to call you too. I said, oh, you was trying to call me too? Oh, you was trying to get some shit bracking. All right. I'll be there tomorrow. That's when I came. Blood was not there. He was not on live. And I talked to him on the phone. So all that to say this, back to when the last time I seen him. Drove by Blood. He rode in his car with me hella times. This nigga's so busy talking to some random bitch. You know what I thought to myself? I could have just popped Blood. He flamed up with the Crip Mac Pro Club red shorts on, the basketball shorts. Just like Crip Mac dark navy blue ones, he had the red ones on. Nigga, with his booty out, towards traffic, talking to the bitch. Like a nigga can't just ride up and get it done to you. So, I spin by 7-Eleven, hit a right on Manchester, hit a right on Cedar, go down to the 400 alley just to make sure, you know, patrol, looking both ways, you know, see who hit up. Nobody hit up since the last time I hit up. I got a photo of that too. So it was still there. Whoa, go right back on Inglewood Ave from the 400 alley. Bank the right. And I said, oh, look, there's a parking space right by Inglewood and Queen. And Blood is still over there talking to this bitch. I just want to see how long Blood finna be slipping. I sat at the stop sign, opened up my Zypack, Got the grinder. I did it the long way. I was on a mission to see what's up with this nigga. Like, he thinks shit ain't right. But still got his booty in the air. But this time he crossed one right leg over the other one, leaned on her door. Blood is big in it with these red shorts on. Mind you, ain't nobody out there. Every time he was out there, it was just me and Lil Duke. That's a fact. Niggas can lie on the internet if they want. We know the truth. I was gonna tell what I did to the homies when I seen them niggas that's ops, that's from the hood, that's supposed to be big homies on the dead. I ain't gonna mention their name. So, okay. Now, I'm sitting there, I'm grinding it, and I rolled a whole blunt. I even put the whole, it was a guava, nigga, I put the whole, the zigzags around it. All that, nigga, I took my time, blood. I was right at the stop sign on Inglewood Ave facing Manchester at the first parking spot by the house, by old bitch I used to fuck with. I'm talking about so old, like 14-year-old nigga, and then she probably lived there with her family in that house for like 5 years, and they ain't been back since. Nigga, was too much popping going on. They used to tell us about bullet holes. So anyway, I'm right there at that bitch house. Blood still ain't seen me. I literally smoked the tree, let the window back in the BMW, roll the windows down, and it was just a rehearsal. And I just rolled by blood. And he was talking to a bitch that was dark as him in a black car, like an SUV. And blood still didn't turn around. I was like, blood is brazy. Well, all that to say this. 2 weeks ago on my live, my sister said how it played out. Niggas rolled up on him, asked him his name, asked him where he was from, and smoked blood. Yep. Bosco, you gave his name up. Remember you was yelling, "Dep too." I know they want me. But I don't be over there just now since the internet. Nigga, you stupid. Ain't nobody in Inglewood got no dreads like me. Ain't nobody got no wicks long like me. If you just got wicks, nigga, bitch, nigga, my shit go all the way down, nigga, you know, I don't even want to say. Because niggas be G-A-Y on the internet if I said that. But it ain't that long. So if you just getting wicks, bitch, I got 11, 12 years on your hoe ass. Nigga, I've been doing the wick thing. New nigga. That's what I said. Niggas be do niggas. Not beef. Y'all trying to get on what I look like. Nigga, I got 12 years jump on you. Who the big homie? Bosco, you ain't even have dreads. Till you beat me with them. Didn't nobody in the hood have dreads. But me. And you probably knew what I looked like from pictures from the pen. And just based yourself just like a crib mag. Pick apart blood ass nigga. You like a Build-A-Bear ass nigga. You just went around Inglewood like, yep, I'll take this shirt. I'll take his jokes. I'll take his swag. Yeah, nigga, I'll take his hair. That's what you was doing. And then, this is the cold part. All of us was going to prison. But you. I'm still waiting on her. I'm still waiting. Look, the same question you asking. That's why I said I got a phone here every time I'm live. I just be like, please, just call it. I want to talk to somebody. I want to find out. And then when you come, you better have text messages. Link something. Don't just say it, Bosco, and run. Come with the picture. Come with something. You be laughing at YG. I want to laugh at me. Can somebody help me laugh at me? Like, I'm not running from it. I want to run to it. Bosco, can we? Exhibit A. Damn. And we gonna know if it's AI. Do you have text messages? No. Do you have a face? No. So this been 2 years. Damn. Bosco ain't got no real brother though. Bosco ain't got no blood brother. He got 2 sisters. And they light skinned. They got alien heads. And their hair don't grow. My sister is friends with him. I just found out her name. I never knew Bosco's sister's names. Bosco, his sister, one of his sister's name is Ebony. I just found it out, and the only reason why I remember that because I had a dog by that name. So Bosco, your sister Ebony, she told on you. She said that nigga they was walking home from school in 8th grade, and your sister and my sister was walking to your house before because my sister said she used to be over there all the time, and she never knew of you. And then one day they walked in from school when when Ebony opened the door and you was sitting on the couch. My sister fresh out of church with her 2 daughters. One daughter went to Alabama State and one daughter is still in elementary. Straight out of church with both of them talking about we finna get a new spot and I ain't finna tell you. I was like, cool, as long as you get a new spot, I ain't asking all that. And then she told me about the Ebony story and told me Bosco just popped up and she said, yes, he did. He was 19. I didn't have to coerce her. That's what she said. So that's, if you, nigga, that's me and my sister. We both, what you gonna tell her? She ain't from Inglewood. We both lying. It did. My sister 30 died. Why would she lie? Fresh out of church. And then since then, she done sent me all kind of NHP niggas numbers. I called too. I ain't calling everybody for what? Wasn't calling me in jail. But I do got numbers to expose niggas. And they all my age, so it ain't nothing you could do with me. Everybody gonna be my age. They're gonna be from Piru. They gonna be from Queen. And then I'm just waiting. But that's if I take you as a threat. You know what I mean? Because I know how y'all be doing. Y'all don't say niggas' names. And y'all don't talk to people unless they got a certain amount of subscribers. So I'll wait. But don't get too happy because if I get too many subscribers, like I said, I won't mention you. Even if you mention me, we can start playing that game. I've been 2 years marking you niggas out every live. And some Crip niggas is happy that I ain't on their line no more. They just quietly watch. As your bitch ass should. Because I will get to dissing again if you ever show your face. But niggas know what and what not to say. And what shouldn't be said is what Avalon Blue, mark ass nigga. I would never. That nigga paid homage to all Southsiders. Boy, if you don't get your big homie that smoke Hope, he gotta smoke something. You already from the east side, and then you hang out at public parks all day. Slapping dominoes, drinking drink, playing pinochle, same shit. You might as well just go to a level 4, nigga. You already ready for it. I can already see you with a cut off sleeve in prison from the shirt, making that little wraparound looking like a smoker. And you won't have no shame, nigga. You a east side nigga. You done been through some ugly struggles. It ain't like you from Inglewood or nothing. You ain't gonna make no do-rag. You gonna make that smoker shit that look like a fake-ass beanie, nigga. Bald head nigga. Always the bald head niggas in the pen gotta wear a beanie all the time. Nigga, stop shaving your head. You won't be so cold. But then you gotta remember they got that sunroof top with the diamond in the back. I even wanted to waste my time on ATM Snitchy. But what for? Get a lot of views, clout blood up. I was gonna ping pong both of them, both in one segment. Just mark them out, all the shit, and just do a 50-50. 20 minutes you, 20 minutes you, and just mark out King Peel and mark out ATM Snitchy. Oh, and I know they put some respect on my name with that Dulo Nagai. It ain't no, man, I've been searching and searching and searching. Nigga, there ain't even nothing on YouTube about Nagai. Nigga, I could do a documentary, Trap Lord Ross. Nope. I wonder what's up with my nigga Big One Punch short ass. I mean, I ain't no big ass nigga neither, but that nigga One Punch, that nigga One Punch, You knew when One Punch was out of jail. That nigga always go to the hood auction, get him a Caprice, and slap that Flow Master in that bitch. That's how you knew One Punch was out of prison. And then, and that nigga, yeah, man, what's that nigga name? Mouse. Man, you hurt my heart, dog. Mouse, you really, really hurt my heart, dog. I've been knowing you my whole life, dog. Blood, when I seen you still trying to be gangster smoking brack, blood. This nigga walked up to me. And I be blood. La Brea, Florence area. Blood over there arguing with a gang of smokers. At the little CVS little shit over there. The little Mexican market, you know, Astro Burgers type area. So, I look at you, Mouse, and you walking around with no shoes on. No socks. You really pissed me off, man. Big Mouse, I never would have thought you smoke brack. I never thought. I never thought you would ever do that. You always been serving. You didn't give a damn about Dulo. You was a little nigga. I remember you walked up to Blood and just fired on Blood. I was like, in Blood, you short, but you a gangster. You took off on Dulo. I was like, Blood, thank you. Somebody in this bitch. I used to be tired of that shit, man. Yeah, you was sleeping in that garage, gang. But you know what? I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, dog. I gotta do you, Big Mouse. Cause I know you from the streets. I know you from the penitentiary when you put your little buster ass homie on too. Your little Mouse. Little snitch ass nigga. Yeah, Blood told on me on the pen. I was working medical. He was the next shift. Blood told the police that it had to be me that stole syringes. They mad I'm out the pen. These is facts. And the cold part of what it was, I sure love being 225, 227. Cause all you niggas used to pay that size respect. Wearing 4X t-shirts in a penitentiary, nigga. Oh yeah. My shirt on the little guys. Yeah, you'll look like a half ounce when he was a kid with grown man t-shirts on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Big Mouse. Yep. And you know, I bet you if I get on this internet, ain't nobody talked about Blood. And out of all these legends, y'all ain't talked about Big Slim neither. Nope. Ain't talked about Netta Rue, Dizzy Rue. Nope. And these niggas call theyself mayors. Oh, you wasn't old enough. So I'm the only one Street Sucker Cucumber TV can get this info from. I don't fuck with the police, Blood. You better move around. I'm sorry, I'll take the long route. No street sucker cucumber TV with Alex Abozo, and no humper, cause I'm not trying to get trucked with the F in front. I'm gonna move around. I don't never want to sit in a chair Crip Mac has ever been on. I never want to sit in a chair Troopers ever sat on. I never want to sit in a chair that Peanut Butter Munchy Crunchy or Creamy sat on. I don't want to be on a chair that Flacco's ever sat on. I don't want to be on a chair that Lush has sat on. I don't want to be on a chair that T-Rail has sat on. I don't want to go nowhere y'all been. If y'all going left to be famous, I will take the slow right. I don't want to link up, none of that. All you niggas, they know y'all get on the internet for plays. So why you mad when they play you for content? Ain't that all what you did to be on No Jumper? It's a circus. It's not a podcast. Take none of them people serious. And believe nothing Crip Mac says. You hear what I said? And don't believe Bosco. Bosco's I heard. I should do Bosco. But what would I really talk about? He's not really famous. What does Bosco do? You get paid for that? I heard you were a rapper. I never knew you did that, Bosco. I remember you sitting at the studio when I was rapping. I never seen you rapping, Bosco. You sure turned into something when the homies left. Bosco, they say you're a comedian. I'm still trying to laugh at one of your jokes, not a joke where somebody put a Timberland boot on their nose and was talking to you. I want to laugh on your end, because I ain't heard you say nothing funny yet. Hey, Bosco. Hey, since I've been on the internet, you see how long I'm talking? Hey, Bosco. Since I've been on the internet, where you been, blood? You should be more than happy that both of us on the internet, Bosco. Ain't we from the same hood? Damn. Niggas acting like bras like that? Ain't we supposed to be brothers? Huh? Where you go? You went on Cam Capone and then you just poof, got out of here. What happened? And you told Cam Capone not to put my name in the headline. I would never fuck with Cam Capone neither. He's a Southside bitch too. Yeah. You know what the boy from Avalon called him? He from that. Y'all didn't know Cam Capone is Southside? Making money off black content. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Because the only way you can get on there is if you a famous rapper. Have you seen anybody on Cam Capone that just on there for being a funny Southsider? A comedian? They all rappers. You ever see somebody on there that's a Southsider that just so swole and he be talking about he be beating up everybody? Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen Latin Kings and GDs that's Puerto Ricans or Latino from Chicago in the Midwest on Can Capone? Talk about them sliding and they music. Oh, yeah, I know, right? I'll never go on that podcast. You see what y'all gotta do to try to be famous? Y'all might think I'm late. I think I'm right on time. I think I'm here at the right time to see all the tomfoolery on the internet. Y'all was always acting before I got on here. See, everybody that's ever said my name on the internet, besides Bosco, you don't know me. No one's told you nothing about me. Bosco can't even embarrass me. I know when he got to the hood. And all I know is, as long as I could talk shit to that nigga and know I'm 4 to 5 years younger than him, and I'm an OG from the hood, and you ain't, some kind of bitch. Yeah, but I like to show face because why would I just talk about a person and I don't got a face? You see the way I look at it as, if I had a picture or a face, that's YouTube. I don't waste my time on YouTube to take something down. I want this forever, everland. Because I'll be the only one to talk about it. But I don't have the pictures of the faces. I thought about that. I don't need nothing. Yeah, and see when he said I'm gonna stay off YouTube, that was me. He did it politely. You on to something. You're very on, and I agree with you. If I was foul, you know, Munchie B talks about every blood that has had a viral moment. Even if you've been on 2 Games for YouTube or anything. You see why they don't mention my name? I could mark Munchie out. You see why they don't mention my name? I will call Munchie out and tell him, but I don't want to talk to you, nigga. Where your brother at, nigga? That's like my little brother talking to Munchie about me. Nigga, if you don't go get your brother that's my age that used to be in class with me, nigga, ditching and shooting dice and spending the night at my house on the weekend, nigga, if you don't get that brother. Nigga, I don't even want to talk to your lying ass. Go get your brother, nigga. We here for you. Go get that nigga. I'm not playing. I'm not no regular YouTube owner. Go get Dagan mother freaking weed, blood. Or else, peanut butter blood. And then get your brother on the internet and say he don't know about that peanut butter. Thank you. That's why you will never go back in 5th with me on hood. You know I could call out names, nigga. And you know your homies know me, nigga. Ain't got no whoop feet from no IF living on this earth. I ain't never lost a fade to no Winglewood family. And that's on every dead Queen Street that ever walked this earth. Little ass boy. And I was in the pen with them niggas that be working out with the water bags, doing push-ups, burpees. Nigga, that don't mean nothing, blood. I'll blap your ass. See, I be laughing. Like, and Hefe said, oh yeah, he must be smoking that itch. He got one of those laughs that you just know. Yeah, you better know, nigga. You see the movies when the Bloods did they and you like, oh, Bloods, we got them niggas, Blood. And then the niggas ride off into the sunset. Yup, that laugh. As Crip Mac would say, score 5 touchdowns. You 5 me. I ain't playing on here no more. I ain't finna run no for content. I ain't finna run no on Westside Foes. Ain't no plays. On the dead homies, ain't no plays. So you can play. We can lie detector test. Or shut your ass up and don't turn your black ass around. Like Jesus said, I never knew you. You worker of iniquity. Turn your black ass around, I never knew you. And jump your ass off into hell. You ain't nothing like me. Turn your scary ass around. I don't care how you dress. Turn your ass around. Had the little demons with the pitchforks strip you of your red. Until you fire red jumping up in that fire, that lake of fire, nigga. You got no respect for no bark ass niggas. Niggas talking about B team. How the hell y'all B team and Inglewood families is bull with the NHPs? How the what? And then got the nerve to have a big old dulo with the blow up size. Nigga. Blood, all them IFs there, Blood would knock every last one of them out, Blood. No GTA. So you mean to tell me this big old legend, Dulo, is laying in that dirt today from an Inglewood family. And now with YG, y'all the B team? I'm out. I'm out. Dulo still here on Bloods. It's up. I would blatantly tell the world, I am not bull with the IFs. I don't care what the homies told you. Take a peace treaty. I don't accept. And that's just me. Y'all that grew up with them niggas. I would expect that from some mark ass niggas that never go to jail anyway. We don't miss you. We don't miss you. Dulo, get up out that grave right now. Blood gonna give y'all a pass for RIP and Blood. Blood will knock out every IF in a row that wanna come. And Blood will be mad if a nigga try to help him to catch a back fade. I know Dulo. Blood will try to knock out the homie because you trying to catch a back fade. Blood want all of them. Nigga, I got chills right now. Blood is back. That's why I got the wicks. You do your research about them boys with them wicks. Sure got a lot of nature in us. We sure is more in tune with nature in the third eye than what you could think. Our hair grows like mane. Don't need a brush. That's why I got my dreads 3-tone. Lions have manes, 3 colors. Brown, black, blonde. Tell me about myself. Better know something. You remember when Snoop Dogg tried to call himself Snoop Lion? And then them rosters said, you better take that lion off your Snoop. And Blood went back to Snoop Dogg. Yep, they're my peoples. Real Haitians. That's me. And my mama, straight off the reservation, Oklahoma City, Cherokee Indian. Still, island people. Natives. So you expect my hair not to grow like this? Blood, is you crazy? But I know. And I guess Nagai, with having a name like that, Blood's an islander too. Damn. So I guess it's really true that sometimes blood is thicker than water. Because even though he gone, I ain't booing no peace treaty. I didn't vote. Who voted? 89 and up? Huh? What? 89 and up? And then you big up in Bosco talking about you raised him? Get it on the internet lying, blood? You can get spanked too. Want me to tell your story about you and Dulo? And FA? Jerry curl juice everywhere? That blue Pendleton that you took off? You should have left on? That you needed as a pillow? You want me to tell you what parking lot too? Want me to tell you who was there? Say something stupid. 89 and up. Big OG. Half pint. Yeah, you and baby. Y'all ain't got good history with me. Nigga, I beat you niggas. Yeah. 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 89 and up. You better hold on to that gold chain. That's the most money I ever beat you in my life. You better hold on to that chain. The blood on the dead homies' blood if you ain't fronting. You get SSI now, huh? Don't start. You ain't got no stories on me. See how you did them graves? Why you didn't tell the story about Taco? Why, y'all, you know Boner was from NHP too, right? That's his brother, his little brother. Ruchi uncle. Y'all didn't tell the story about Ruchi uncle? Taco? All the pictures? He might have had something to say to the police to come home early. Y'all ain't talking about Taco that part of it? Oh, y'all just left it as a legend. Oh, Inglewood, y'all foul. I guess it's a shh with the Bloods, huh? Not no more. Nigga, gang banging is bad. Nigga, these niggas on the internet acting like they bad. I swear to God, you niggas say my name, nigga. I'm doing a video. I'm marking now. You ain't got no stories on me. Remember, you gotta prove it. You gotta show a text message. You gotta show something. You gotta get your AI on, blood. That means you gotta spend some money. You don't got none. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what I said. If a nigga never say your name, and I be poking balloons, like I be going straight to the top. 89 and up, you said you raised Bosco. You lied. And that had me mad. I was like, blood, you know you lying. And you clouting up. You bitch ass nigga. You know goddamn well Bosco did not get raised over there. You foul, blood. And if you want to big up Bosco, why you ain't never talk about G-Rock, Lil Menace, that R.I.P. the Mexican, inside the current affair, on Manchester and Eucalyptus. Oh, the nose ring? Oh yeah. The nose? Hell yeah. So, like I said, if anybody on here wanna play ball, and I mean from Inglewood, I'ma spank you. B team, I don't know what that is. You niggas is on bullshit. Just like saying I'm from the north. Blood, I almost knocked the young homie out his wheelchair. I said the north. Nigga, I got a whole west side 400 queens on my back. Bitch, we ain't from no goddamn north. North and west don't go the same way on the compass. Blood, I ain't retarded. This says 400 West Queen Street. Why you niggas watching the Migos talking about the north? You niggas need to stop. Y'all gonna make me mad, man. Y'all gonna make me mad. These niggas was talking about NORF Queen Street Bloods. I said, nigga, I got a big ass tattoo on my back. You mean to tell me, nigga, that tattoo don't mean nothing no more, nigga? Now we done went from west side to the north. Blood, my compass ain't broke, blood. Look what that sign say right there, nigga. Stop listening to that goddamn music. Gotta talk to them like kids. That's why I said, blood, you could never say DP. Blood, I'll DP you with my words. I'll tell you right now, nigga, before the DP, name 3 starters from the hood. If you can't do it, get your ass on my face. You is not from the hood, and I don't care who told you, nigga. Oh, and if they didn't give you your game, well, sorry you wasn't raised with us, because somebody dropped a ball. Should have been telling that shit on the internet. Bitch, ain't no excuse. You some talking ass, hoe ass, grid program niggas anyway. See why I chose to do videos today and not a live this morning? I be having a big back on niggas. YG, they looking for you, you're going to jail. And let me stop bullshitting. I ain't never seen a nigga to where they go hit his shit, and then when everything come together, then you gonna be David. They gonna do you just like David. Just let you, they watching you. I swear to God, they watching you, YG. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't nowhere safe. The feds is on you like Malcolm X. Just don't even think. They know when you walking different. They know if you got a blick. If you thought you talked on another phone, they know that number too. Because somewhere down the line in all these years, you done slipped up drunk. Pill, whatever. Y'all young niggas, I ain't got to think long because y'all don't. You see how we can come to the same conclusion? All I got to do is say, let me think what a young nigga would do. I ain't got to think long. You ain't got to think deep. Yeah. Nigga, we the only ones that didn't click up, nigga. Nigga, if you got to click up with some Crips, I don't even want to hear if you got a B at the end of your shit, nigga. And that go for everybody. Nigga, if you clicked up with some Crips, just drop the B. You is not us, nigga. Some of us don't go through life tiptoeing, wearing one red chuck and one blue chuck like the tattoos on Snoopy Badass face. Some of us just know better. I could never be on a podcast kicking cack, being boo. That's where you messed up, right with the name. I knew I wasn't supposed to go there. Drive by a club in LA and said, the kicking cack, being boo. Oh, I want to stop there. Thank you. It's as simple as that. You ain't got to think long. All the dumb niggas is there. They didn't think long. Oh, kicking cat good. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, all the OG niggas. Kicking cat. Nigga, ain't it be kicking cat seeing cool cut? Ain't it big and back being bull, blah, blah. I ain't going to that. Nigga, that's some whoop-de-whoop shit. Yeah, well, the whoop-de-whoops is there. Right there with Adam 22. Then Adam 22, Whack 100, you got G-Mac on here telling your whole business nigga grew up with you. See, you ain't like me. I say, Bosco, get your bitch ass on here. Nigga, I'ma wear you out. In real life and with my lips. Whack, you be running. You see how I'm on the internet and you be running? You be running to Adam 22. I be saying Bosco, nigga, every day. He ain't gonna do it. He know he's a mark out. He know he ain't got no W. Munchie too. They know. When I said what I said on Spider Loc the first time, Munchie B and Bosco felt it in their soul. They was like, and I know Munchie, he didn't know me, but I know at the moment, because he probably still knew me as T-Dog. But then Bosco, oh, Blood was like, oh, we can't let blood, we can't let Blood through the door. Blood gonna do the most. He already did the most with Spider Loc, and then they try to throw to the world. I think he want a Whack play. Nigga, when the last time you see me talk to Whack? Not never. I got Blood number though. I'm me calling Blood. Blood of feds. And the last time we was talking, that was on the Obama phone. That shit been off. You know, last time I used that phone, Blood, that shit been over with. And it wasn't clicked up to both the phones. I did it on purpose. I never linked them up, nothing. So good luck with that, Whack. Tip tap toe tap phone ass nigga. Oh, for sure your phone tap. It ain't alleged. Nigga, you go strike what you want, nigga. It ain't alleged, nigga. They talk to you. They talk to you, nigga. Ain't no way in the hell, nigga, you know date time, nigga. How a nigga gonna come run? How a nigga gonna get on a podcast and know a date? The date, the year, the time, who he was with, and you don't know nothing. Come on, man. You know so much. The police be like, come on in here, man. We got your favorite donuts, man. We already know. We put them in the microwave for 20 seconds for you. Now check this out. What's the deal on Whoop-de-Whoop? Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know what I do is a little cream of wheat on the face, a little oatmeal on my face, and go on shows and look like a fool. Blood ain't finna be around no bloods. But I don't blame them, though. But at the same time, nigga, don't be doing what you doing. Nah, nigga, you be lying on niggas from coast to coast. Nigga, hell yeah, you ducking your taco, nigga. You know, hell yeah. Man, come on, man. G-Max said, nigga, we be backstage in so many places. As soon as they mention your name, nigga, we feel like we got to go ahead and just stop it because you going to mess up our whole night talking about that bitch-ass nigga. I was like, damn. I got the audio right here. I only played it for a little bit. Because y'all be in here, y'all be having me, y'all know I be talking to my chat. But like I said, I be talking to the chat more than everybody that be doing on YouTube. Don't nobody send no Cash App, no PayPal, no nothing. No Apple Pay, nothing, bro. And that should be crazy work. Nigga be over here screen recording, probably taking this to another state, acting like two gangster for whole tube. The Mexican Southside platform, talking about black people and spending his YouTube checks on tacos, burritos, and taquitos and Mexican style pizzas. Yeah, and that nigga two games for YouTube feed his whole family all black people. He can't, nigga, he don't even think nothing but black when you wake up. That nigga in a whole Mexican house, nigga, and as soon as his laptop, nigga, is full of black shit. Ain't that weird? Nigga, cold Mexican on YouTube and two gangster for Pro Tools. And Blood on there talking with a AI voice, nigga. That nigga got that he got that what's that T-Pain synthesizer type shit going on with his voice. And then he get on there and talk about all black people, and then this what the whole nigga do. Two gangster for whole tube said yesterday, oh yeah, you know, Avalon Blue is doing a good job as a big homie. He's over there setting a law down, letting people know that, you know, being from his gang, they're still regulating by the old school ways, and he checks his homie about this in the Southsiders, my boy. And next thing you know, the next day, Avalon Blues is getting a DP. So how the day before you say he running the right thing for his hood, and how, you know, he don't let his homies wild out and diss the Mexicans, and then the next day you over here hollering he get a DP? Shut your bitch ass up. That's why you ain't on no side. You a Mexican. And y'all don't even see the play. Y'all just watch the nigga the next day and just forget about what that nigga said yesterday. Y'all burnt out. And be giving that whole ass nigga views, knowing he lying. This nigga tells full-fledged lies. And then he'll play your audio. And then he'll play that bullshit ass music when it don't got no words to it. Nigga, that ain't black music. That's straight mariachi slowed down. That nigga playing mariachi chopped and screwed, blood. Stop playing with me. He still used black shit to play the Mexican music. Blood used the chopped and screwed down south, Houston, Texas, Sauce Walker on some mariachi music. If you speed it up, nigga, that's the real shit. Nigga, he slowed it down. Nigga did it the black way, and then yeah, that nigga sold that shit to y'all ass. He just remixed that shit with our own shit. That nigga went to the hood, sold some re-rock to you. On everything. That nigga whole content is off somebody's Instagram that he can steal that don't got a logo on it. On Bloods, that's what he do all day. When you wake up, that's what Blood do. It's all black people on his feed. Instagram, Kick, Facebook. He Mexican burrito, Nacho Bel Grande like a mother. And this nigga be black, 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 black. Then you do see a Mexican thing, and you be like, oh no, that's not gonna give me any views, eh? Let me go back to the black fools. I'm gonna make another video. He don't say video. I'm gonna make another video. He said with a video. I'm gonna make another video on these fools, dog. These videos be going crazy, fool. My boy. Yeah, weird ass nigga smutting up every black name all across America. But blood show don't hide his face. And you know in real life, his voice is not gonna be like that. that nigga sitting down, fat ass 2 gangster for Pro Tools, blood over there mixing down shit, all on black feed, and probably got coffee holders all in his stomach because he's so fat. Blood got popcorn, bombs, blood got Doritos, blood got barbecue chips, and blood be just on there just looking at black people all day. And then since he ain't got no bitch or something, that nigga probably go to that corn section, and he probably subscribe to Linda the Plug type shit. Yeah, that's what blood doing with his money. Selling out black niggas, then go use the money, and then go pay Linda the Plug, and then he over there using tweezers to get off. You know how Mexicans get down. Blood keep some tweezers and some baby oil close by. Oh, I know he be watching me. He can't do nothing with my content because you know I be talking shit in between. I know he wanted to use me when they was over here. All these Crip niggas was over here roasting Avalon Blue. This nigga wanted to use a nigga so bad. This nigga used a nigga way out in Minnesota that's a blood to talk about some LA shit. You see how far this nigga be reaching? This nigga bring a whole Minnesota nigga as a narrative inside some LA politics. I know he wanted to use me. I ain't fucking with you, blood. I will forever be on your ass, just like Adam 22. You niggas is marks. And every time he said my name, it was in the wrong way. Nigga never give you no props. Nigga smut you out. For real. And the only time I said something to him, when he did that video, when I said all the rap words, I was like, rap. Yeah, I let it be known in his chat. Yep, sure did. Yep. And he was like, oh, thank you. I made it seem like he did a good job. He's like, oh, thank you. You know, yeah, nigga. And then you ate it up so fast. You ate it up so fast, 2 prankster for YouTube. I already knew what you was on, you gay nigga. And I don't mean it in a derogatory way for YouTube. I mean gay as in happy as hell to see me. Happy as hell to see other men, ass nigga. And that's how you stay in the referee AI YouTube guidelines. See, that's why they tell you got to be a content creator. You could say that word, but when you put it in its context, the only people grading is AI. Now you see why YouTube loves me? But I want to give y'all the chance that y'all can and time that y'all can to go get all the niggas y'all can. I said I know a lot of niggas. I'm pretty sure that all these videos and all these, you know, different podcasters, they didn't say my name. And if you try to lie and say you didn't, I know for sure you seen my Dulo video yesterday. It was only up maybe about 3 hours. I was already damn near pushing 2K. Dead homies. That's how I knew. I was like, yep. Just like I thought. All these other channels, they tap dance on Dulo. Didn't nobody know nothing about them. I could tell you were just blabbing. Every person that ever mentioned Dulo on the internet, you was just blabbing. You didn't know nothing about nothing. Your facts, it was like you got it from the newspaper, you know? All y'all that did it on Dulo that I was looking at, that's why I just took over. I just needed the picture. I didn't need y'all at all, YouTube. So all you fake ass podcasters and platforms, hey man, I should report y'all pages, man. Y'all lying and shit. Y'all don't got y'all facts straight. What if I was a bitch ass nigga like that and report y'all page and talk about y'all lying? Nigga, y'all reading this shit straight out of a goddamn censored ass ABC News, Fox News headline. Nigga, y'all don't know nothing about nothing y'all talking about. And then every nigga around here, I bet you that's why y'all didn't talk about Dulo. Cause if somebody tell the real about y'all, nigga, most of you OGs was happy that blood was dead. Tell the truth, 89 and up. So you gonna say you didn't have no ill will when he whooped your ass out the frame? You niggas is happy blood was gone. And I don't care what your homies say. I know I was there. I was there when he was whooping y'all feet, and I was there when he died. Blood, you niggas. Blood. Niggas knew who was crying for real. And niggas knew who was low-key happy. Cause you just got blapped up a couple weeks before. You happy as hell, blood gone. And you know, if Netta Rue was still alive, and if she was able to get back in her right mind before, she was there damn near every time. We both seen niggas get whooped out. I don't know what it was, but every time one of them OG niggas got down with Dulo, Netta Rue was there. And she used to be like, oh, nah, blood. Nah, don't do the homie like that, blood. Come on, blood. Let black. Come on, blood. Come on, blood. Let blood. Oh, blood. Go do it. Like, yep. That's what she used to be screaming to Dulo every time. Any of them niggas' names I mentioned, say I'm lying. Taco. Half pint. Yeah, I'll start at the top. Say I'm lying about what happened to your ass. Just get on here and say it. That's all I want to hear. Oh, Neptune lying. Oh boy, I'm gonna tell everybody that was there. It's the best I can remember. I swear to God, nigga. And all y'all got whooped out in the same area. Nah, one thing that I never got from my big homies when they never told us all that, like I said, we was just young G's. They just said, like Gramps told me. Gramps was like, yeah, he used to call him the guy. He didn't call him Dulo. He was like the guy. That's how I know they grew up together. The guy, and then they was just regular kids. Like they said, they the starters of the hood. So they was walking around when it wasn't no gang. You feel me? That's my OGs from the hood. That's why I said my hood different. You couldn't just be from the hood. Blood. If we wanted to be deep like that, our hood, the closest hood to Inglewood High. Can you explain that? If we was thirsty to put niggas on, Inglewood High, you are in the Queen Streets. You know that? So if we was thirsty for members, you just put everybody on at Inglewood. And then you wouldn't have a chance to be from IF when you leave school. We don't know you niggas like that. You didn't grow up on this side, nigga. That's why I said Inglewood big, but it's small, but it's big. And now I understand getting older, you don't know everybody. But the way I be feeling, like, I don't just know street. I know prison. I know niggas that went straight YA that I never met and went straight pen. Like the nigga B-Rat. B-Rat, when I got put on the hood, I knew Kibo. Kibo is the twin brother of B-Rat. Always heard about him. Always heard he looked just twin or looked just like him. Never ran into him until prison. He had been to YA, everything. Never met him. But when I seen him, I said, Kibo? He was like, nah, that's my brother. I'm B-Rat. I was like, damn. And he was like, what's your name? That's how we met. That's exactly how we met in the pen. I called him Kibo, and he was like, nah, B-Rat. And that's how I met a homie that I always heard. But even B-Rat turned, for me to even meet B-Rat, he was behind a gate. They said he was a rat. So in YA, I guess he told on somebody, one of their homies, about a murder. And he still got life. Div, I see this nigga, Kibo. I'm downtown LA. I think I was buying t-shirts, like different color t-shirts, because I was printing my logo I was printing t-shirts then. And so I'm riding around and I'm like, Kibo? And this nigga riding on a bike, and he was like, yeah, follow me over here. This nigga was living on a tent in like 6th and San Julian. And this nigga had the whole corner full of bikes and like 2 tents. Then that's when I seen Lil Netaroo. Oh my Lord. And they was acting like a homeless couple. That shit was nasty. I'm just talking about dealing with a homeless girl and you homeless and you talking about what y'all be doing? Ugh. And then they be using the public showers and stuff down there. Woo. I'm cool, bitch. You can keep your shit. We could be friends. But he was calling that his girl. So I'm down there like serving, and I had just came up on a whole ounce of I had a whole shard, right? So me being a good homie that I am, even though I'm doing wrong, I say, you know what? Since this Asian dude hooked me up, I'm gonna go ahead and get a crumbs to good old Kibo. Good old Kibo, right? Grew up with him, right? Doing wrong, but looking out for him, right? Because I don't do that shit. And I know this nigga blessed me because I wasn't supposed to get that much. So I get this nigga the crumbs. I go in there. I say, hey, what's up, Kibo? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you mind if I do some little shit right here, woo? So I wanted him to say no, so I could just walk out and don't give it to him. I was gonna go to somebody else. He was like, yeah, go ahead, go over there. So then I go over there, I'm minding my business. And then some told me to look up. Now I'm way away from everybody. It's about 5 or 6 people in a big tent, a real camping tent, but it's like 5, maybe more. It was a gang of them up. It was females, niggas. I ain't gonna even say too much, but you just get the vibes. I don't think everybody was regular dudes. But anyway, Kibo was messing with him. Messing with him, yeah, that was in your shit. So, yeah, you mess with him. So, yeah. Some tell me to look up. I look up. Everybody looking at me like this. So, I got a pistol on me. So, I leaned back. I was like, why everybody looking at me like that? They was like, oh, nothing. Ooh, this and that. And then Kibo looking like seeing how much I had, but I ain't told him that I'm finna give him this shit, right? So, whoop, I bag it up. I take the big thing. I was like, here you go, Kibo. So then this nigga was like, oh, man, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. Tried to tell me, oh, you shouldn't have gave me that in front of everybody, man. Whoop. I was like, why wouldn't I? Even if you owe somebody, you could pay him. Like, why would you be like, oh, man, I gave you a lot, bro. You could owe somebody $200 and you could pay him with this and still have a grip of it left. You don't owe nobody no $200. So I don't, but he took it like, like I fronted him. So I believe that, he got to smoking it. And I say within like less than a week, Blood tried to rob me. But not him himself. He tried to play prison politics on me. That's when I knew he was BL. Yep. Blood started getting high. I guess it flipped his mind to rob me. And they was just so high that they was talking loud in the wee hours of the morning, and I was in a tent that they didn't know that I was in. I heard them. I heard the whole play. Mind you, I know Kibo since a kid. Like, come in front of my house, let me use your bike. I'm 17, you 14, 13 type shit. And then bring it back type shit. Know my dad, my sisters, my brothers. This nigga try to rob me. So I can hear this nigga talking with other bloods about describing what I look like. Dead homies. Talking about how he can't do it, but he could try to get me outside and what street and under the light so they can see what's going on. And I was with a 304 broad. Yes, sir. And I woke the bitch up. Because all we was down there for is to trap, go to the hotel. Trap, go to the hotel. That we was there trying to get on. And trying to drive her with a rental to Sac or Oakland. I don't know. But her mom and dad is brother and uncle. Her mom and dad is uncle. Yeah. Uncle and like niece or some shit like that. Yeah, uncle and niece. That's her mom and daddy. So yeah. And her uncle was a PI. Her mama was a 304. And that's how her uncle became the niece baby daddy. He was smacking on his own niece. And that's her. So I woke her up, right? And her big Amazon ass, she get up and I tell her like, hey, somebody try to rob me. And she was like, what? I said, shh, why you talking so loud? I said, niggas finna rob. Niggas trying to rob me right now. She's like, nigga, you must have been smoking. I told you don't be using that stuff. You over there tweaking. I said, bitch, you know goddamn well I don't use this shit. I said, I heard them niggas say my name. So all of a sudden, I hear whispering. Straight like that. I ain't use no drug. My regular alcohol, tree, cigarettes, you will never catch me doing nothing else. On God. And the only time I did that Tony Montana, the white, not the clear, is to do tattoos. Other than that, you got me messed up. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this nigga, so when I had to get this Amazon broad to shut the hell up and cock the blicky quietly, because I didn't know what I knew it was like 3-4 niggas out there. And lo and behold, Kibo, when I came out, was stunned. This tall ass nigga from Bounty Hunters, Blood, was stunned. He was from BL. And the twin brother that was a rat, he was out of jail. Downtown LA. Snitched on all the neighborhood Pyrus that went down with him with his case. Got life and snitched. But he been in there like maybe like 30 years. So to see him, at least 30 years. And he was out. And the twin, Kibo, Keith and Kevin, B-Rat and Kibo. Well, I found out last week, good old Kibo that tried to rob, blood in that dirt. Downtown LA. Somebody got his ass. I asked the homie from Paru. I told him about how he tried to do me. He was like, yeah, I heard Blood was getting grimy. Blood, rest in peace. I said, what? He was like, yeah. It's been about like 6 months. I was like, yeah, because I was in LA. I still be Blood. He was like, yeah, it been about 6 months, but yeah, Blood got slimed out down there. I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, nigga, I be going down there still trapping here and there. Nigga, didn't you hear this Mexican in the background? I was like, yeah, because he was talking to a Mexican in the back. I didn't say nothing, but yeah, he was talking to him different. You know how black people be talking to Mexicans, like the Southsiders? Like, yeah, dog, it's some good shit. Like, I'm telling you, fool. You know how black people be selling. Yeah, that's what the homie was doing. So I knew he was downtown for sure. And then this one I knew he probably used. This nigga said, "Hey, blood, I ain't gonna even lie, man. A couple of the homies told me you was going up. Hey, I just think, man, we just need to all get these numbers together and we just need to help our brothers, man. Let's just get a podcast and just all of us, put the money in the pot and let's just look out for each other." I said, nigga, you sound like some Michael Jackson, let's change the world. Nigga, you brazy as hell. Nigga, I said it's back doors, side doors, and front doors. It's windows too in the house. Nigga, hell no. Stupid. That's what the homie told me. I was like, blood, you burnt out. I said, blood probably smoking. Said some shit like that. You probably homeless in the mud. Dead homies. Like, you probably tinted up and you just be hoping it's a better way, a better day. I hear you, fool. I hear you, doggy. But not like that, homie. No way. Help each other. Blood, you know how many niggas is on right now and won't even mention you? Man, that's why we beefing now. Why? Because I told the truth and I didn't know nothing about the internet. That's how I got here. So why would I change? That's why they running. I'm telling you. Everybody's running from me. And I don't care. You know the blood nigga that you like, nah, he ain't talking about him. Yeah, him too. The only nigga that I don't know is Active Chucks. I don't know blood. Never heard of blood. That's the only nigga. It did with Active Chucks. I like, even when I hear his content, I don't be like, oh yeah, he fronting or he lying on whack. Like, I never got that vibe, so I have nothing to say about Active Chucks. Like, nothing. Like, the way he do his content and be smashing on shit and be saying what he say, yeah, me too. Other than that, I don't know about just making up no lies on a nigga. I don't know how to be a man like that. That's some girly stuff. That's some gossip girl, nigga. These are the days of our lives. Like, I ain't nigga, I had sisters. I wasn't hanging out with them like that. Nigga, I wasn't putting on dresses and high heels and trying on makeup. Nah, nigga, I didn't even want to. You niggas be want to. You just don't say nothing. But you let it come out in your sassy ass ways when you get into it with a nigga. Yeah, Do Sims. Yeah, I never even had a vibe. Like, he say what he say, I be laughing, and I be like, whoop. And then I don't watch long, and I be like, whoop. I be out of there. Cause he don't just be like making up King Pill, ATM stories. Like, even Munchie be lying on niggas. Bosco be lying on niggas. Snoopy Badass be lying on niggas, putting extras. G Uno don't got enough content. King Pill, shut up. like every time I see King Pill, I just scroll through. Blood, I don't want to listen to this bathroom, walking down the street, posing by a mannequin, Tony Montana on the street. Blood, stop. Look, you doing too much. First you're moving, then you got a new spot, then you got two spots, then you're moving out, then you in the kitchen, then you in the bathroom, then you on the streets, then you in the hallway, then you walking downstairs, then you got a new girl. Bro, you is Dr. Pepper 26 flavored blood every day. I just be like, who next? And the funny thing is, I read your title and be like, hell, blood is, I don't even, just shut up. And then the nigga thumbnail, it don't even have a face. It just be a big old neck. King Pill. How many years you been on here? Oh, and chat, if you didn't know, that nigga Young Woo, the one that said about his homie got unalive at the taco truck by Aunt Hefe. Do you know, in my algorithm, I was looking up some of my Inglewood homies. Young Woo, the one that's homies with the nigga that look like Spider Loc, Project Bo. You know how long Young Woo been trying to be an internet sensation? I thought King Peel and Young Woo was fresh to the internet. Blood, they been on here a while. This nigga Young Woo, this nigga had something 3 years ago. 127 views. Damn, you still got that shit up? You didn't get, what'd you get? A couple cents? 27 cents? That nigga kept that shit up. 3 years ago. You only made 27 cents. That shit don't make no sense. Why you keep it up, nigga? That shit don't make no sense, nigga. That shit don't make no sense. 27 cents. A quarter and 2 pennies. And you kept it up for 3 years. And that's how I know you've been on longer than that. I thought by you doing content on that bed, you was a new nigga. Now, I thought kind of zesty. Because I know that chat in your comment section like, blood, put a t-shirt on. I'm like, damn, yeah, why this nigga all baby oiled up like he, Tookie Williams? Nigga baby oiled down like King Peel when he came to No Jumper fresh out. Just doing too much. You did? It always come to jail niggas. Here we go. Jail niggas. Say they ain't with that. But sure get glossy in a mug like you put Crisco oil all over your body. Sure be painting them nails. Baby B braids, you better know he gonna have a haircut for all them niggas. He gonna keep a taper or something. He gonna look fly for the guys. Who else? Shit. I don't know. It just is what it is. Sometimes when you go to a nigga hood, the way I feel on YouTube, YouTube is my hood when I get on. Don't come over here, nigga. Don't come over here. Bro, King Peel already roasted you in your chat live twice. You know I'm dangerous. And you know I got DMs when you try to play me for $500 to go on a Cam Capone that you was going on anyway to say you and your family about the Southsiders. Come on, man. Your dad robbed the Southsiders, and that's what started the riot. The war in Mexican. Man, you burnt out for that, bro. I can never even think of you as nothing else but telling lies. You are certified king lies. This nigga said, my pops started the war with the East Coasters and the Florencias. Why would you even say that, man? I wouldn't be surprised 10 years from now, then you get knocked off. You know the Mexicans ain't never responded. And then, hey, King Peel, what are you doing in Miami? What you doing out there? Why are you out there? You don't have a fight coming up. Hey, King Peel, what happened to all the working out? Remember you was in the gym? Remember you was showing us the speed bag, you losing weight, titties is sucking back up, back to A cups. You went from C's to A's. I'm proud of you too. Still got long nipples though. But check this out. Nipples point straight to the ground. But check this out. But check this out. Who's this young girl that you've been squeezing all on all of a sudden in your new videos? You've been walking up and down the boardwalk so much, you just hollered at anything, huh? I get it. Hey, you know them girls out there in down south? You better be knowing about the HIV rate. Cause I know you a Cali nigga and you just like the whole, Islander, and they like niggas. I give you that. But they sure do give you that Uchi Wally Wally, Uchi Burn Burn, Uchi Wally Wally, Uchi Burn Burn. Oh yes, HIV is hella out this way. So I hope you're having fun. Because in Florida, them niggas is gutter. Them niggas ain't really American. See, in Florida, you gotta think that's where the slave ships arrived. Hence the word slave ships. That's why you got all them people that talk and look like Kodak Black. That is the closest to African and African heritage that you will ever get. But you think with they dreads and the way Kodak look, they look wild, huh? Yep. That's what social media in America told you too. Now, look, imagine when the white folks went out to Africa and everybody here was like mine and Kodak Black. Wouldn't you scare the people and tell them we was hooligans? We was salves? But then, when you met us, we embraced you. We had the first Thanksgiving, which y'all didn't have nothing to do with no Indians. You know why I know this? And you know how I know y'all play with history? Ain't no way in God's green earth y'all white people would have got off in Africa acting like y'all were just taking over everything because y'all wouldn't have known how to scheme and plot. Y'all wouldn't have been able to excavate. Y'all wouldn't have been able to navigate. They embraced y'all whole ass. And all y'all was doing was getting them skinny Dexters that didn't look like a threat. But them skinny Dexters was scribes, writing down and drawing down everything to remember at they time. See, they got the ones that look non-threatening on purpose. But best believe that ship was straddled, anchored to the bottom, a couple of hours away. Type of shit to where somebody's always in an extra boat watching, sending messages, canoeing back and forth, the 3-hour trip. Information we was not even privy to, because we ain't never been on no shit like that. Then my oh my, God blessed them to make the gun. And that's when world order began. We thought it was magic. Magic fire rocks with fire. Yep. Then, the way people was dropping, the warriors didn't understand. So they just kept coming. Never seen that before. Say 200, 300 niggas laid flat. First colony. Keep all the girls. We'll figure out what we'll do with the children. Take their food, put it on our boats, make the kids take it to the ship. Do not work yourselves. They will now work for us. First generation. Mama, kids. Kids raised in it, Now they become the scouters. They know the language of the land. So now they take section by section and increase language as they further the continent. So this Negro is for this section of East Africa. This is this section of, yep. Speak the little different dialects. Then take those people with the people they got and whatever they captured, next boat. But oh, it wasn't respectful. It was next to each other like chickens in a coop. That's where every platform is taking you on YouTube. You get the subscribers, you get a certain amount, and they'll say, come with us. We need you to speak about this. We know them. Who's them? They. You see why they always say they say? Who's they? How is Flacco so enthusiastic about talking about topics that nobody else does? How does he do that? How does he have all this stuff so lined up and then put it out the way he does? It ain't that much time in a day, and you can't stack up when you already putting out every day. If Flacco is already putting out 3 to 4 videos a day, yeah, but Flacco is he's American. He got here 2 years, but he's still from Liberia. His blood is not American blood. When people come from other countries, like, okay, his mom and dad, what do you think they was teaching them in the home? Not the American way. They don't even know what the American way was. That's why Flacco was wearing polo shirts tucked in his pants in high school in the 12th grade, running a talent show. In 12th grade, I wouldn't have been caught dead running a talent show in 12th grade with my shirt tucked in, some Dockers, they weren't even Dickies, and a Walmart belt. And that was the last time he was known to be skinny. He has never been skinny again. Now, have you seen the way he acted by getting introduced to Tasha K? Let me reenact what Flacco did when he just did a video with Tasha K. And I'm just looking at Flacco. I said, the only men that do that, that's fun boys. My nigga. I don't even do that going down a scary ass roller coaster. You put both hands up and did the whole wiggle. Hey, yeah, all the women in my life love you. It's a pleasure to be. What women in your life, Flacco? I'm listening. He paid $2,500 for the box. I'm listening, but I'm listening, Flacco. You said it's a pleasure and it's a dream come true. And all the women in my life love you. Who's the women in your life, Flacco? I'm just trying to, you might know something the world don't know because we know your background is always empty. Ain't no new booty seats inside the couch. Ain't no left hats. You ain't even like King Peel. You don't even leave a bra on the door handle. So who are these women in your life? And they said that you made it because you with Tasha K. Who are these women? Right. You see. Right. Facts. Right. I know to do that too. Flacco, you on bullshit. And everybody know it just like me. But like I said, I need the right video to put it all together. Because you got a lot of shit. But to go through your catalog is a lot. Because I know headlines don't always say markouts. That's like me doing a live talking about somebody else 40 minutes and 20 minutes the other person. Some people, after 20 minutes, they be like, oh, he ain't even talking about that person. But I know I can't find it on shorts because, man, my algorithm been trying to find you like a mug. It shoot me a lot of good stuff, but everything's like 40 minutes and stuff. I'm not finna make no marathon 3-hour Trap Lord Ross. You is not that important. That's why I'm trying to fit it in at will. Hopefully the algorithm will send me some. But Flacco, you did a whole lot of fuckery. And every platform marked you out. You either got into it with somebody or they marked you out. And then you start to stutter like you always have. And I'm proud of you. You became Americanized because now that you got money, you have been keeping a line up and keeping your face cut. I give you that. Because before, your beard was like, old dirty bastard. You was out of pocket for not never shaving. You was on a real big platform. Sandals, no socks, Jesus in Jerusalem sandals, the extra wide babies. Knowing you, Walmart, Airwalks, dead homies. I know where you at. Flacco, you got money now, and you still dress like Dean and AB when they was broke at the beginning of their kick. Why is all your clothes fitness gear $8.99, $15 tops? You a Walmart nigga. Oh, you not finna play me. Jackets, beanies, everything. Target or Walmart. And then when he called himself shitting on niggas, he's gonna buy those big old Balenciagas that look like Bruno off of Popeye shoes. Bogus ass Mickey Mouse feet looking ass shoes. Got like 4 inches of heel on them. You know blood want to be taller. I guess we all do, right? Flacco is a mark. And that's why I got that thumbnail with him and Whack. I've been doing a lot of thumbnails. And I kind of like that I don't have the same theme on every one. I actually create a thumbnail. Like Poetic Flacco. You always know it's going to be somebody crying and he going to have 3 words. You know, Munchie B, he going to always have the same background with the morals over money, and it's going to be a face or something. Or it's going to be him. You got King Pill, you got the red background. And it's always going to have some fake ass palm trees. And Hefe, he look like he throwing up. That nigga, and Hefe, every time he got to upload, he look like he doing this. Like you just need to throw that nigga a fish or something, like a baby seal, dolphin or something. Blood look like a baby dolphin. Yeah, Hefe, don't matter what the check say. I ain't roasted your whole ass in a long time. I ain't forgot about your snitch ass. Nigga still snitching on the phone. Patty cake, huh? Hey, I know the last time I did run to your content, it was about 4 hours. You was about 400. I was like, boy, oh boy, didn't he see this day coming? See, if you wanted to get into some shit, you could have said niggas' names. And niggas would have got you in the algorithm. But I know some of us, you can't get no information on. Cause some hoods be like, man, I ain't doing that for no crip. You see how you ran into a brick wall? You must have thought every hood was like Inglewood Families, huh? Stupid nigga 2000. But when you get older, maybe you could grow up to be like me. Well, you can't do that. You finna get life. You finna be telling the world you got Uber Eats like Braze. And maybe we get a chance to see what your hairline look like. You know? I wonder what your hairline look like right now. Cause you know county jail don't sell razors no more. You know that, right? Oh, you didn't know that? Well, you know now. So if you ain't magic shaving, you ain't getting shaved. Cause I don't never remember them in the old county jail giving a nigga some clippers. You gotta take your ass to Wayside. It did at Wayside, they would have make you pay for a haircut ducats. A haircut ducat. So at Hefe, you ain't got no money for no haircut ducats. Cause I know you ain't no pretty. You can't be no pretty boy with a dolphin head like you. You can't be no pretty boy trying to keep a line up. So all you can do is go ball ski. Ain't no razors in the county jail no more. So what you doing? Magic shave? Got your whole cell smelling like rotten eggs? Yeah, I remember my great uncle used to do that shit. And I used to walk in there like, ugh. He was like, shut up, little boy. Yep. That's why I know what that shit smelled like. He was a booty face, military type nigga. Ain't never been to the military. He won the lottery 3 times, but he used to be faking like he was in the military. You know, my great uncle had about like 13 wives. That nigga hit the lottery 3 times. Who you know in a lifetime hit the lottery 3 separate times? Every time we seen this nigga, new pictures, new postcards, new bitch. Yep. Got some little luck on my side, but we ain't no clovers. But to beat the streets, oh God, you niggas be watching what y'all say, cause you're stuck like Chuck. I know why you niggas be peace treating, cause you tired of looking over your shoulder all them decades. Well, nigga, just get the job done, nigga. What you scared for? Boy, I just gotta end with this. Dulo would never approve what none of you niggas is doing today. That's a fact. All this B team, hashtag, all y'all hoods together, Boy, listen. So, if this beef started when I was 16 and I'm 41, and out of all these niggas that went to jail and all these niggas that's rest in peace, y'all be teaming, huh? I bet you blood get out that grave and flow. All you niggas, literally. I don't mean flow you. I mean literally. Poop, flow, poop, flow. I done seen them ping pong niggas like it wasn't shit. So, hey, y'all ran the narrative. I tell the truth. The truth. Dulo would approve of this. Dulo was like, Suge, he ain't going. And then look, this would make it worse. Y'all B team now. He was B team then. That nigga was gloves to Mac 10. And Mac 10, worldwide rapper. That's when you say he's on a national stage. YG ain't national. They know him in a lot of areas, but they don't know him everywhere like West Side Connection. They didn't know him like Mac 10. And then with Nipsey Hussle, All Money In, no, you wasn't making no All Money In, nigga. Mac 10, West Side Connection, selling cassettes, selling CDs, that was All Money In. No Limit Records, that was All Money In. Cash Money Records, that was All Money In. Dulo was with the rappers. He was gloves. I don't care what you feel about YG today. Mac 10, Ice Cube, Dub C, you mean anthems? Just play any West Coast beat that West Side Connection did that played like a mother lover on the radio when it was hot. Play it at a party. I bet you nobody tell you to turn it off. You could do Mac 10 at a Crip or Hoover party, backyard boogie, and ain't nobody gonna tell you to turn that blood nigga off. Do them mathematics. And then, to put a more red chuck up your ass, right when Mac 10 was finna get Baby B Bray signed, Blood get R.I.P. by his own homies. Braze, when will you tell your homies story? Big Braze would love for you to have this platform and tell the world the truth about him getting unalived. Wouldn't you do that much for your big homie? I don't want to be the one to tell it, but it sure was in my hood. I could do a Big Braze video, because I sure got insight. And I know Big Mo, and this show ain't the Mo that y'all talking about on the internet with all the tattoos. That ain't the Mo I know from Langs. The Mo I know came to the hood, circling and circling and circling, and I peeped Blood. And he hopped out on me, and he thought the Queen Streets, unalive, Big Braves. Yep, pulled up on me. Right in the 400 alley. And the funny part about it is, it was like slow motion, like I was finna get RIP'd. Sure did. I looked. I seen niggas tucking straps as they got out the car. They was flamed up. Still didn't know who this was. They walked right up on me. And the exact names, Braves. Since nobody want to say my name, nigga. Twan Wan, a.k.a. Twan Weezy. From L.A. Langs. Big Mo. I don't know this Mo on the internet. Never seen him, never heard of him. Now, go tell somebody that. And didn't I hear you say something about Big Hangout is a rat? I know I didn't see that video from you. I couldn't even bear to listen. You know how many Hoover niggas that nigga Hangout had bangouts with? Probably wouldn't know. Y'all not the same age. But he is your big homie. And he was the first one I saw with DLB on his face. Big as hell. He used to be in the county jail every time I was in the county jail. Even if it was a 7-year to 8-year difference. Hangout was in that bitch. Always doing something. Always caught up with 304s. You know, hand-to-hand transaction type of cases. And you try to say blood a snitch. It was something about some recording. Somebody recorded him in a courtroom or something. But back to Big Braze. Baby B Braze with the bird shit on the top of your head. Yeah, listen. Skinny man, stick figure body, hangman body. Yep. So, Mad Mo, Twan Weezy, hop out of Cutlass. Can't remember what color. All I seen was red and looking like some niggas was finna smoke me. They was khaki suited up. The other nigga, Twan Weezy, had on jeans. But Mo had on white. He had on like a pro club. He had on Dickies. Blood was dressed like me. That's why I knew. I thought they was finna smoke me. And I didn't even try to run. I just thought it was over with. They got up on me. And they said, hey, y'all know what happened to the homie over there at Sandman Hotel? And I said, what? It was like, yeah, we from Langs. Y'all know what happened over there? I was like, oh, no, my dad told me, I don't know how you want to take this, but you from Langs, right? Yeah, my name Twan Weezy, for sure. My name Mo, Mad Mo, all for sure. But I was like a little bit taller than me. So then they said, what your dad talking about? I was like, Blood's still in the hotel right now. They was like, so what happened? I said, all I can say is, this is what my dad said. My dad grew up in the hood. this is the hood, and nigga, I'm the son, so you know he know everything. He said it was some people talking to him, saying the same thing as him. It was like, what that mean? Just what it mean. If my homies is on the front yard on Queen Street, on Bloods, on Queen Street, on Bloods, like on like whatever they were saying, it was Bloods. That's what he meant by saying they said the same thing. That's what I knew exactly what my dad was saying. Like he would have been like it was some Crips and Bloods. He said they was saying the same thing. I know my dad. I ain't got no other dad. Nigga, I grew up with him day one. I know what the hell he was talking about. So I was like, damn. He was like, so he told me just like this. He said, all I know is it was some loud arguing in the parking lot. And me and your mom was there for our anniversary, trying to get away from the house, but down the street because there's so many kids. If something happened, they close. So, and it was a nice hotel back then. So, it was kind of retro looking. Like, so, the nigga, my dad said it was some yelling. He said he came out the door. He said the short nigga with the jerry curl that be wearing red all the time, he was arguing with people that was saying the same thing. And then they shot him. I said, yeah. He was like, yeah. He was like, all I know is they was saying the same thing. And he would have said like, oh, it was whoop-de-whoop from, you know, your homie whoop-de-whoop. He would have told me that. My dad from there. They was in the front yard. He do barbecues every 4th of July. He know the homies. He know Dulo. Dulo want a hot link or a big old hot dog and a hamburger. That's what Dulo want. And then he'll double back because he know my dad be acting stingy with the ribs. And he didn't never try to punk my dad. My dad had big ass arms, so I know my dad had wrestled that nigga for sure. Like he could, and then my dad older than everybody, so it's like it was still pops to everybody. It wasn't like they was the same age as my dad. My dad 30 years older than me. So of course, blood, you ain't no nigga. Y'all 30, man. My dad like 30. My dad like 40 something, nigga. Please, nigga. He wouldn't dare, nigga. Dulo, nigga. Hell no, nigga. Burger, hot dog, nigga. 4th of July, blood. Get on. You want some Lay's chips? And then he stopped pouring them. My dad was like, here go a pack. Here go 2 packs. With your big ass. Dad, homie, my dad no Dulo. Rest in peace, my dad. Rest in peace too. So anyway, the nigga Braves get into it with whoever, and my dad said bop bop bop, and he said the little short nigga was on the ground, and you know by the time the police got there, he was already through. But that's all he said. He said the niggas was saying the same thing as Braves. Braves ain't said nothing about it. So then, when you get in the penitentiary, they were trying to say, you know, they was trying to push that paperwork politics on him on the street, and he wasn't going. And the word on the street is that they was trying to press Blood to be under the Blood, like since he was the head top Damu Rider that came out of the Damu Riders is a classic album, and he's the best rapper, and he from Langs. But they got a deep structure in prison to where they are UBNs, like the United Blood Nation. That is PDL. The starters is like PDL shit. The CC Riders is like the Raymonds. The Raymonds is the Crip prison gang, and the Bloods is the PDL. Like, it's crazy. And all LA niggas is up under it. Weird, huh? Raymonds? And that's the CC Riders, whatever, C Notes or whatever. And yeah, whatever. I don't even know the right shit, but I know the Raymonds started some shit. And I know the PDL started that UBN. I know my side. And yeah, the UBNs were trying to press Blood, and my dad said they smoked Blood. All I know is he said a short nigga with a jerry curl, the rapper nigga, he was saying in these exact words, he was saying the same thing as them. And I was like, yeah. So I knew it wasn't no rips. And my dad said the same thing. My dad from the hood. He not from the hood, but he from the hood. He know everything. Nigga pull up on me in the van, like, time to go to church. I'll be like, damn, all right, hurry up. He knew the homies. I wasn't hiding. So I knew he knew it wasn't the homies. That's for shit show. He would have said a name. And he would have told me, like, tell him to get on. Like, you know what I mean? He would have told, like, hey, man, my mama, if my dad wasn't there, she's snitching. Dead homie. She'll snitch on me. I know she'll snitch on you. She'll snitch on me. But if my dad there, she gonna shut up. That's the only thing I got out of my mom. Like, once my dad left, she back to her old ways. My dad was alive, shut up and don't say nothing to these police. And then when they come up, she don't say nothing. She just smile. Ask my husband. I was like, ooh, man, I can't wait to get me a girl. But ain't none of them today. No more. That's over with. Ain't no shut up and nope. I'll tell you how it's gonna. Get your ass out. And then leave. Go have some fun. And then realize how broke your ass is. And then, I want to come back home. Shut your ass up. But yep. R.I.P. Big Braves. Yep. So that's that. I'ma end this live, but yeah, I'm gonna do a full story though, because that ain't the first time I met Braves. I now that I started thinking about all Inglewood shit, I remember when I met Big Y and Sugar Booger. They came to the hood and then tell Big Y, yeah, nigga, now I'm Mr. Inglewood. Dulo back, bitch. Hey, Sugar Booger. Big Y. Sugar Booger, rest in peace. Hey, Big Y. Say I'm lying. When you made that album with you and Sugar Booger and y'all was dissing Mac 10 and y'all came to the hood and gave us free BDs and y'all came to the hood in the Cadillac trucks. Me, True G, Smiley, couple of OG homies. I think Slim. It was a couple of homies there. I can't remember all of them. But y'all told us and y'all was playing it loud where y'all was dissing Mac 10 talking about catch you in the module, tie you to the toilet. Say I'm lying, Big Y. Or just tell me about myself. Bosco wasn't there, nigga. Anyways, so like I said, man, go ahead and like this up. Like I said right now, they did all this stuff with AI since my number's been going up, and I guess my subscribers just like popped out the roof. So that's why y'all can't send all the super chats and stuff like that. But you know, whenever they approve it, like I said, I'm not terminated. They not finna shut down my page or nothing, or I couldn't go live or put up videos or nothing. It's just I already know. They said the worst I gotta do is delete. Like I'm gonna delete like a whole all my algorithm jump that whole month, just to have no problem. I'm just delete the whole month. That's why I know I'm gonna get my shit back popping. It's not a problem. I know the spike in exact month to where when I got that 8.5 million, it was righteous, but they trying to tell me to go back in each one and put my face or put like more of my voice or whatever into it. I ain't finna go back for no whole month. I might as well push delete, delete, delete. I'm not finna do all that editing. Hell no. Then you already got paid for it. So it's like, why would I keep it? They still paying me. And then I just can't make more money until I correct it. Like the money that I see, it's still being like the revenue, I can still see what I'm making. But it's just saying until you correct it, they not gonna pay. And then they got you on a probation period. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I know a lot of bloggers be like, what I'ma do? My rent. Yeah, a lot of niggas doing that shit. But yeah, so like I said, if you do want to support the chat, $ PBF 400, man, I do it for nothing though. You feel me? I just be on here telling the truth. Other than that, you gotta deal with it, man. Y'all be on here, man. And then it seemed like y'all gotta be with each other to tell a story. Like y'all can't stand on no story by yourself. Why? Cause you wasn't out in the hood on a 400 like me on the foggy nights when it was cold, raining, ain't nobody out. Mexicans trying to slide. Crip niggas trying to slide. Remember I was there and I was letting off like the 4th of July and you niggas in the house hearing about it? Yeah, same shit I'm doing on YouTube. Just doing my own shit. Don't be coming with nobodies. That's why you don't get a life sentence. Stay to yourself. Stick to yourself. Hustle by yourself. Keep your business to yourself. And hey, if you want to get married, that's on you. But me, I'd rather Charleston White pay for the stay. Peace. Say less moments. Neptune the